Last time I don't even remember what we did last time. But anyway, not a big deal. I think we did mostly confidence or something. Because no choice. Oh yeah, Madarame confessed today. That's true. So, we'll have to go to the Japanese target. Oh yeah, you're gonna play darts.
Alright, let's go.
Ichijoji, popular with men and women of all ages. The streets are lined with shops. Find your own style. The unique styles and display may intimidate newcomers, but all are welcome.
Alright.
You can now go to Kichijoji.
Now, we're heading to an area that's outside of where your commuter pass works, so make sure you've got the fare.
Using my money. Okay, I need to pay a fare if I go. Right. The stalker. Those two. So this is Kishijoji, hmm? You can tell it's nothing like Shibuya, just from the atmosphere alone. Well, yeah. Looks like there's a lot of shops here that you can find in Shibuya. Not that I really know. It's interesting.
Right?
It's got your attention now, hmm? Anne's not here cause she's busy, but I bet it'd be fun to come here with some more people. I think the Dart Lounge is one block up from the main street.
Alright.
But since we are here, I won't say no to checking out a bunch of the other shops on the way.
I'll just add this.
Okay.
Hi there.
Hello, we do our best to provide information regarding this area.
Hey,
Why don't you ask them about Kishijoji?
any questions?
What would you like to hear about? About this city?
Well then.
Certainly, please allow me to explain. There are 4 different areas. On the promenade, you can find a fried food shop, a stationery store, a second-hand clothing store, and a temple. The ground beef cutlet at the fried food shop is delicious, but you will have to wait in line. If you take a left at the fried food shop, you'll see a retro street. Here, you can find a selection of chic and sophisticated stores. There's also a jazz club at the end of the alley. Sometimes popular singers will go there and the liveliness is inevitable. Oh, I hope I explained it alright. Do you have any other question? Let's continue. Of course. After passing Ritter Street, you will see Rue de Chouchou, which has a variety of fancy stores to visit. And by the way, it doesn't mean anything in French, it's just to try to look classy, but it's not. There's also a well-known unique crystal store, Zinc Power Stone, that provides real results. Not only that, but on Rue de Chouchou, there is a lounge to enjoy dart and beer. Excitement is inevitable. The last one is Harmony, Alley, which is like a drinking district. It's located just past this information desk. It's an old Japanese flavor, perfect for just enjoying the atmosphere. The inspiration is inevitable. Was that too much information for me now? Well, that's about it for the city. Is there something else I can do with? What do you recommend?
Well then.
I know, just a thing. Please allow me to explain. Your men are correct. If that's the case, if you go past the drinking district and reach Rue de Chouchou, you'll find the Darts and Billard Lounge. It's actually a very casual place, and people your age can walk in with no problem. How about for adults? Well, you did come all the way here. If you're looking for a place for adults, there is a jazz club. And I think minors can go in. Sorry for my lack of knowledge. Would you like to know anything else? How about the stores?
Well then.
Certainly, allow me to explain. There's a strange, excuse me, a unique second-hand clothing store is as well. It's located at the Promenade Street. The manager always greets me in the morning, but he's always saying I specifically want suity clothing, and he's quite picky about what you bring in too. And if you've been to the incense store in Harmony Alley, it's actually opened quite recently. They have incense that people have never ever heard about. And it's not a fishy store either. Was there anything else you wanted to ask? Anything I should know? Actually, yes, there's something I heard recently about the fried food shop in the promenade. People say it's tedious to wait in line, and by night time it's already sold out. So, what are we to do if you want one? Well, they say on Sunday they make more than usual. So in other words, if you go there on a Sunday night, then the story I heard ends there. Anything else you would like to know?
Come again.
If you'd like to know more about Kishoji, feel free to stop on by.
Whoa.
There's quite a lot of information. I think we're able to broaden our insight about Kishoji. Yeah, the only reason I read of that is because you get one knowledge. That was a lot of information. Okay, now I have to find the stationery store. Bizarre. My Morgana senses are telling me that this store says a lot of stuff that suits my taste. What the hell are Morgana senses? Well, let's take a look. Hello and welcome. We have plenty of items here you can give to others. What the fuck? Let's see. But, okay. I didn't think you would buy something. Did your senses tell you to get one? Yes.
Hey.
Oh dude, check out that senior store. It will bring your sooty clothing here. Sooty clothes? Hey, let's see what they got. Welcome, if you're looking to sell clothing. Wait, what's that? Can I take a look at that? Don't worry, I won't steal it. Okay, so I can sell the sooty armor here. Oh, okay. I will get shop points by selling them and get prizes. The guest rating to clothing that we got from the shadows seems to know what he's talking about. I've been here for 40 years, but I've never seen clothing that make my heart chill. Alright, I'll buy it, but I only buy it for the price it deserves. So we have a point card system here. Each piece of clothing you sell here will give you 10 points. Once you obtain enough points, you can trade them for a price. Oh, cool. Hello, stalker. So feel free to let us take that clothing off your hands. Not only is gonna buy them from us, he's gonna give us points for them too. You should definitely come back here. So what can I do for you?
Welcome.
Oh. Oh, okay, I have a lot of each. So you sold a 29 piece of clothing. That will give you 190 points. Let me see the price. It does have swift-footed good. Okay. Well, that was kind of a weird store, but I guess it was pretty fun. Let's check it out again sometime. Okay, so we are supposed to go to the dark lounge. I wonder if I can find the stalker. Ah, she's there, she's there. Hello. Oh my, what a coincidence. Yeah, I know, right? And still reading the same book. Buy another shonen jump. Two seconds, I have to check out something. Right. Okay.
Oh,
This is the road.
hey.
The name of that shop matches with what's on the free tickets. It says Penguin Sniper. Big name. Huh? Why do you give one of those doofy birds again?
For real?
It's not meant to be taken literally. See, if you are coming up with a good name, well, whatever, let's check it out.
Whoa.
Oh, yes, this is the place. Oh man, I'm getting kind of nervous. You're such a child. Try not to embarrass the rest of us, would you? You don't gotta tell me that. So, what's the plan? You wanna head inside? Let's go! You can do quick travel to Dasanbia and Kishiroji.
All right, bull. That's a new high score.
Oh, looking cool, Ryuji. Ah, bull?
The center of the target's called the bullseye. If you land a dart there, it's called the bull. I know because I looked up the rules online last night. Anyway, this game's called 0-1. You win by getting your score all the way down to 0 points before the other player.
Oh, so you're not trying to get a high score, but get rid of your score? That's pretty different.
We both start with the same score. Then you lose points based on the number on the board where your dart lands. And you can only win if you get your score down to 0 exactly. You can't even be off by a single point. How's that sound? Pretty sick, right?
So you have to be able to calculate your score properly while making sure you hit the right numbers on the board. This game seems like it takes a lot of concentration.
That's darts.
1 point? Come on. You have to straighten your arm out more and... Hey Ryuji, what's up?
I was just reading this flyer. It says, darts is a party when you play in pairs. You team up with someone and alternate throwers when it's your turn. You still use the same rules I told you though. Hey, what do you say we give it a try?
Yeah. Sounds fun.
Hell yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Let's do this. Whoa, a bull right off the bat? Man, talk about an exciting opening. Here goes. Don't underestimate an ex-athlete.
Sure.
Hell yeah, triple 20.
Whoa! He hit such a tiny spot! Quite impressive, especially for you, Ryuji.
We're almost down to 0 points. Let's really focus for this last round. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! 0 points right on the dot. Oh, ain't we badass?
No.
That's no easy feat. You really do have something special going on.
Ah.
Man, this is so fun. When you're on the line, the pressure's insane, but it makes you want to do your best for your partner.
Oh. You can now rank up the baton pass. Okay. Recover HP and damage up when I do baton pass with Ryuji. Okay. I feel like I understand something better after pairing up with Ryuji. Ah, for me too, okay. The your baton pass wrong, the more powerful the effect will be when performing a baton pass. Rank 1, increase damage dealt. Rank 2, heal HP after baton pass. Then more HP, recover SP. Okay.
Based on the looks on your faces, I'm guessing both of you got something out of this game. Even if it is just a game, it can be some kind of training, depending on how you play.
That's a good way to look at it.
Well, I do always have the Phantom Thieves on the brain. Let's keep practicing together here. Oh! Let's invite everybody next time!
Man, all this just from me asking you to meet me here? This is like, you know, one of those strikes of good luck.
A stroke of good luck. Why would it be a strike? Who would protest having good luck?
Ooh, what's that? Oh yeah, they have pool here too.
This game could be useful too, depending on how we look at it.
Yeah, it's already pretty late though. We can come back and play it later.
And don't forget, we got a couple free tickets to play today, but next time you'll have to pay up.
But it was super fun, right? Oh, I really want to play again sometime. Well, we should head home for the day. Thanks for hanging out.
Welcome, Ryuji.
Hey.
That's a weird cat. If I remember correctly, usual first lines should be alright. To be honest, you should put Morgana in the center of the target and throw the darts at Morgana. That would probably motivate Anne. And customer says it's gotten pretty dangerous over there. Not let yourself be a target, get it? Wow, it's really gotten that unsafe, huh? That said, you still want to check out Kichijoji at night, don't you? Don't worry, Ren. Worst comes to worst. I'll get your back. Besides, there's a certain delicious smell on the street that bears investigating. With the tail, Papu. The tail. Picked up some interesting info you might want to hear. Apparently, there's this old man who has been causing problems in Kishishoji. If you make one wrong move or say the wrong thing, he flies into a rage and it turns into a fight. Even if you don't hit him, he lies and says you did, and then sues for damages. So he's like a con artist, or like a conflict artist. That's ridiculous. I agree, we can't let this guy go unchecked. Only problem is, knowing that he is a no troublemaker isn't enough to get us a name. But I did hear that he hangs out in Kishijoji's Harmony Alley a lot. This old man sure does sound like a problem. And if you don't know his name, you can't make him have a change of heart. Okay, it looks like our next stop is Kishijoji. Let's go check out this Harmony Alley. Yeah. So. We are on the Sunday, and Sunday means you wear tsumbuti.
What do you want? Man. Nice.
Good job, I was watching you try so hard. It's just a juice, Morgana. No, it's nothing to try hard.
Let's do it.
Okay, now I have to save. Okay, now it's politicians time. Not you. Yeah.
Everyone.
Many of you suffer greatly from this distorted world of disparity. Please know that you can direct your criticism and outrage at me. I, Toranosuke Yoshida, Yoshi P for when you're intimate, will someday find a way to address your concerns in Nagatacho.
Good evening.
Oh, Mommy Kun. How's your schoolwork? I'm giving a speech again today. Do you think you can lend me a hand with it? I feel like my bond with Yoshida will grow stronger soon. Yes, I will.
Right away then.
Then let's get to it. Can you please hold the placard? Well, I'm gonna walk around. Let me know when you're ready to leave. No, I won't.
Everyone.
Passing on the societal hills we have created to the next generation. It's not right. It will take time to solve this problem. However, we must start by making small changes. I hope you glean something useful from today's speech. Regardless of the audience's size, you must convey your thought as if you're talking in one-on-one. By the way, I forgot to ask you last time we spoke, why do you want to become a politician? I want to change the world. Ambitious indeed, if a little ambiguous. Well, I'm sure you'll iron out the details as you go along. May I ask you one more question? What kind of politician do you want to be? One with conviction. Yes, don't ever forget that. Although, what's important is what lies within.
You're right.
Allow me to give you some advice. If you aspire to get into politics, you must possess a central philosophy. What is it that you want to accomplish? That is the foundation of a great speech. You do well to remember that. That was helpful. I'm glad, by the way. My philosophy is...
Very well.
Never give up until your voice is heard. To get your message across, by tenacious is in conveying your thought to the audience. Have a firm point of view and communicate it clearly. That's the first rule of negotiating. You have me reliving the fighting spirit I had when I first became a politician. Yoshida explained the basics of speech giving. I feel like my bond with him is going deeper. I can ask for more money now during the negotiation.
Right.
Money, money, money. Get the hell out of here, Nogutora. Nogutora. You're right, I'm no good. My apologies, we are done for today. I feel like learning about the basics of negotiation has served to increase my charm. I know it's always the stressing moment because if I failed, that's when I know if I did well or not, because it's when I level up. Yes, I'm good.
All right. I shall ask you again another
Thank
time.
you for your hard work. I'll see you next time. Hey, I wanted to thank you for today. I'm sorry you had to see me acting like such a coward, right after I gave you that self-important lecture, too. But I'm quite a stubborn individual myself. I hope today's incident was at least a good example of what not to do, but what do you think? Did you take anything useful from it? It was helpful. That's a relief, I have to say. It was a bit nostalgic for me. It reminded me of my early days. I hope our talks from now on will keep giving you the direction you need. Well, I hope to see you again soon. Goodbye. So. Now we have to pray, because if we don't dodge the Shulk, I will have to restart. Or to reload at least. Did you see the news? About the calling card from the Phantom Thieves, right? The way it was written seemed pretty legit. Have they really stolen people's hearts? I can't believe the Phantom Thieves actually exist. Me neither. It's so gross and humid. Now for today's news. Today's headlines are... Hotspot of Tokyo. Penguin Sniper is open for business in Kishijoji. What's Penguin Sniper, you ask? A zoo? A pet shop? No, it's a trendy lounge for darts and billard. Whether alone or in a group. Oh, you play is up to you. Oh, it's that one lounge. Next time we go, I'm gonna play darts too. Still, there sure are a lot of shops in Kishijoji. We should take our time and look around when we get the chance. F off, Morgana.
Morning.
The response to Madarame's press conference was huge. Everyone's talking about the calling card. Girls are checking me out today. Maybe they can't help but sense my overflowing Phantom Thief charisma. Oh shit, I'm really starting to be popular with all the fly. Oh no. What's wrong?
For real?
What's wrong? My uniform, man. That's what. You're supposed to switch to summer uniform today. I knew people were looking at me. Oh god damn it. I gotta go home and change. So you go on ahead. Ah, Ryoji. Holy shit, you're pale. Short sleeves are so not for you. Shut up. Jeez. Anyway, did you catch the news yesterday? Watching that famous artist cry his eyes out over all the artwork he's stolen? The same thing happened to Kamoshida, right? Both got weird calling cards too. If you ask me, the same person is behind all this. The news this morning said a group called the Phantoms are the one behind the cards. I wonder how they get people to confess. I mean, they can't literally be stealing hearts. Blackmail, maybe? Yeah, made it up. Splitting first thing in the morning was a bad idea. I'm not sure it's the school uniform, Yoji. But I may be wrong, you know. I don't know what I think that, but I think. Well, that's definitely my personal best by a lot.
How are things going in regard to that matter we spoke of earlier?
I have nothing to report yet.
Nothing at all?
Nope,
How many students are there who could provoke a teacher?
none.
I've already narrowed it down. I just can't get any solid evidence. You knew, didn't you? About Mr. Kamoshida sexually harassing students. Sir!
What will come of you asking that?
This investigation is for a just cause, correct?
I believe I understand how flustered this must be making you. I'm sure it was truly shocking for you as student council president to see a peer attempt suicide.
Yes.
We must provide a school environment where all students can feel at ease. That is the most pressing issue we have to tackle at the moment.
So that's your reason behind this investigation on the Phantom Thieves of Hearts? We don't even know if they truly exist. Why are you...
You heard about the incident with that Madarame fellow, I assume?
They said there was a similar calling card to the one used in Mr. Kamoshida's case.
I wish to believe that this is unrelated to our students.
Yes.
That is where I stand. I suggest you devote your energy to the task at hand, not unnecessary questions.
Oh, Makoto.
Did you see Matarame's press conference?
You mean that guy who was all like, "How could I possibly apologize for what I've done?" Oh!
Think it was really those Phantom Thieves? You know, the whole stealing your heart thing?
That? There's no way. But then again, it seems too convenient for it all to just be coincidence. Yeah!
How's it going? Have you found our next big target?
I just started looking yesterday. No way I'm gonna find one that quick.
I love how they are all in summer clothes, and you look outside, and it's pouring. Like, it was maybe not the day to do that.
Oh yeah, I guess that's true. By the way, I decided on the TV station. What about you two?
Huh? Oh crap, the social studies trip. Oh, I just wanna ditch it.
You'd better go to your school activities. Didn't I tell you not to draw attention to yourselves?
Wouldn't me suddenly turning into a good student stand out more?
Quit bickering and go.
Then let's all choose the TV station. I heard we're gonna get to watch them tape a show. Maybe there'll be actresses there.
Oh well, not like I got anything better to do than waiting for info to come in online.
We will see
Plus,
Best Boy.
Morgana's right. Showing up will keep the teachers from getting all suspicious of me. Alright, I'm gonna head back. TV, huh? Maybe I should get a haircut.
That guy is such an idiot. I hope nothing happens.
It should be pancake times. Okay, let's pray. It's pretty great having everyone talk about us for me. Madarame is the only topic of conversation at my school. And as I miss Pupil, most of my peers have chosen to ignore me. For real, that's bullshit. Are you going to be okay? There's no need to worry. They'd already been treating me differently from others at this stood. This is nothing new to me. Okay then, more importantly, do we have any leads on our next mission? You kidding? There's no way we'd find a target that quick. We need to wait and see. Understood. We could always go to Mementos instead. I keep myself free. Just tell me if anything comes up.
Hey, are you listening?
Okay. If I don't dodge it, I will have to repeat, but don't worry, I will fast forward. You, pay attention! Is that how you listen when someone's talking to you? I feel a murderous intent. No! I will have to repeat. 66% and I missed.
Pay attention.
That's what you get from daydreaming. These days I have no respect for that. Yep, for the others. I need more proficiency. Yeah. I will just reload and just fast forward. There is nothing that asks me to be attentive.
Senpai.
Oh, I'm Mia Senpai.
What a pleasant surprise. It's really pouring down, isn't it?
I thought something like this would happen. So I snuck a collapsible umbrella into your bag.
Thanks a bunch.
Well, you do carry me around in your bag all the time. I've got to show my appreciation somehow.
Well, see you around.
When'd you get wet though?
Actually, I forgot my umbrella. But it's fine. I'll barely get wet if I run to the station. If anything, it'll make for good training.
Yeah, to work together?
Huh? But how are... Oh, are you offering to share your umbrella? That'd be wonderful. Thank you so much.
What a nice guy.
Thanks again for letting me join you. To be honest, prelims are coming up soon, so I didn't want to take any chances of getting sick.
Prelims?
Oh, the preliminary competition for gymnastics. 2 huge competitions are coming up. One at the beginning of summer and one near the end. If I'm going to participate in the prelims, I have to be selected as my club's representative. And there's a qualifier meet to determine who that rep will be. It's my dream to compete in gymnastics on the global level. So, I plan on maintaining a strict training regimen with my coach.
Ah, sure, Johan.
I'd be invincible if I had you cheering me on, Senpai. Oh, we're already at the station. I'll be fine from here out. I can't thank you enough for today. I swear, I'll return the favor some...
Hey, isn't that Yoshizawa?
You mean the honors gymnast? She gets the VIP treatment at school and a boyfriend to escort her around? Miss Special Snowflake sure is living on Easy Street.
Can I punch them?
I'm sorry. You shouldn't have to deal with a misunderstanding like that.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah, you're right. The same thing happens in class, too. People are often wary of me because I'm an honor student. The school's expecting me to attain strong results in the upcoming competitions, too. They even told me I didn't have to participate in the cleanup event. But I just don't like getting special treatment. Oh, excuse me. My father's calling. Hello, Dad? What was that? Sorry, my phone's been acting up lately. It's okay. Thanks. I'll see you later. Sorry about that. He asked if I needed a ride since it's raining. A bit overprotective, don't you think?
That's a great dad.
Yes, I definitely agree. Well, I have to get to practice, so it's time for me to go. Thanks so much for today. Excuse me.
I don't know why, but I'm not feeling well, the dad. Could be wrong, no? I don't know anything about it, but
Seems
yeah.
pretty rough.
Seems like Yoshizawa has it hard too. But never mind that. Having wet fur is the worst. Try to keep me under the umbrella, would you? I have found some great intel. This time it's bullying by a Kose student they call a queen. She's been ordering around a male student who goes by the name M. And I like the M in S&M. Does M stand for Mishima? That's a secret. Anyway, here are the details. The girl acting like a queen is Ikari Shimizu. I wonder if it's more likely that a girl will turn out like that if she has as an initial. Well, I already posted a warning, so I should take it on when you have the time. Hopefully you don't end up a hen.
Hey, hey!
What did he mean by S&M? Those are short side, right? The set of clothes? What? He's innocent. Anyway, it seems like she's a worthy target. Let's find time to consult the order they had out. I get a request. Okay.
Let's do it.
I didn't manage to dodge the child, so sorry, but I will have to reload. It should be fast, view the fast forward, it will be just a matter of 2 or 3 minutes. Oh, I saved here. Have that.
Everyone, good evening. Right away then.
Speed. I want to change it. I will pick the exact same answers. That was helpful. It's 66% of success. So it shouldn't be that many.
All right.
It was helpful. God bless the fast forward. Okay. Hey, let's pray for the shack dodge. After that. It is, it's like 5 I have to do in the whole game. Think. No! Ah. Papu, you jinxed it. Ah. Ah. I hate you, Papu.
Yes. Well, I have to get to
Yeah,
practice.
it's the exact same answer. So I don't have to worry too much.
Seems pretty rough.
Just also randomly. Okay. Guys. Third time's the charm.
Is that true?
Now I'm sober.
I hate you all.
Everyone, good evening. Right away then.
Woo! The sun.
All right.
Freaking 100%. Ah, it is a full yes. Hey, give me the point. Oh. I will manage to dodge the shark now. Slap it. For people that are not following, just have to repeat it because I need the bonus point from dodging the shark. Will it be a fourth time? Yes, I know, and Makoto. We beat Kingpin, you will know.
Did you?
The next episode of Spider-Man. I want to continue. I want to see the pancakes. I hate hate you.
Hey, are you listening?
I hate you all. 66%, and I still failed 3 times in a row. Ah, I want to get wet by some umbrella. Ah, okay. You want a piece of this? I'm just throwing Nawak. Okay. I'm gonna slap all of you. And we are gone for the 4th time.
Seems pretty rough. Hey, hey!
Them. Load.
Is that true?
The first Shulk I dodged, I had 33%, and it was the first try if I go right.
Everyone, good evening. Right away then.
How to make a stream interesting. Fail the Shulk. That was helpful.
All right.
I should have named my stream Shulk Dodge L. Apu? Do you want to get slapped? Or do you want me to hide your snacks? The worst part is that there's long cutscenes before. Yeah, but I think the percentage of success are lower than Square Enix in this game. 66% may be like 6. I just tend to be unlucky, so. But I would like to progress, you know.
Did you?
Baby rage.
Thanks again.
No, but I really want to progress, you know, so. No, do something interesting.
Seems pretty rough.
And because we are in the beginning of the stream, I can't even say I will do it later because it's 4 hours to do. Yeah. 100% confident is a bit of a pain because of that. It's way easier if you do it on a second playthrough on the New Game Plus, but you know, I'm dumb. So.
Everyone. Good evening.
Because all social stats are carried over, so you don't have to worry about all that. It's a lot of free time for the confidence. It's sad that I can't save before. So be nice now. Will I manage? Okiko, help me dodge. Okiko is supporting me, so it's fine. Yes, Okiko. Happy cat.
Did you see modern?
Okay. Please. Hmm. 66% by the way. Yes, but it's not today.
I'll be fine from. I can't thank you enough for today. I swear.
We don't care about your dad. Just give me my shark dodge.
Seems pretty rough.
Okiko, you're useless.
Is that true?
Everyone.
Yes,
Good
Okiko,
evening.
you're useless. You didn't help me
Away then.
dodge the shark. She's licking me. No, you're precious, Okiko. Oh, yes. How many times did you know? Fifth? Sixth? Like that? So yeah, this one is the sixth. No, it's because you are not giving me your luck. I will give. a bit. Please. Or no chicken nuggets. Just give me a bit, you know? You like to grind, so it's not a big deal. We need to wait and see. Yes! Oh, that was an epic dodge. I can't believe he dodged Yusimaru's throw. Is he a ninja? Ah, first try. Whatever, moving on.
Hey!
Yay! More charm. Too bad. Okay.
Senpai.
We already saw that. Let's answer what I answered the first time. I answered the prelims the first time. And I'll show you, yeah. Okay. And I'll answer the second one, yeah, don't worry about it. Okay. We can finally continue. We'll see
Seems pretty rough.
Ilia's best friend, and before that the stalker. Okay. I can finally save. No. Let's go to... Let's go see our best friend. No? Toker-chan. Hello!
Oh.
Yeah, I'm still here. What has Sakamoto-kun and Takamaki-san been saying about those shocking Madame cases? Oh, never mind, I was simply curious. And I think she's on the second floor too. At least she should be on the second floor. Ah yes, she's there. Hello.
Oh.
Yeah, okay. Oh. No, we will go see our next boy. Okay. Okay.
Do you like the rain?
Looks like it's raining today. If you're thinking down, it's probably the weather's fault. My research is going really smoothly. It's surprising how well it's been going. Thanks for our discussion. To our discussion. I was actually hoping you could help me out again today. Yeah, it's Fushimi-tama, so it's fine. Sure.
Okay, thanks.
Thanks, I'm so happy to hear that. Let's be in the courtyard. I've been stuck in the nurse office for the longest time, and I want a change of pace. Well, Miyakun, I just found out how scary cats can be, despite their cuteness. Ah, what are you talking about?
So,
It happened on my way to school this morning. I spotted a kitten that had gotten itself stuck in a tree. I tried rescuing it since I felt bad for it, but I ended up with the clawing of a lifetime for the effort. I had no idea a cat's claw was so sharp. I know, right? Speaking from experience, it really does hurt a lot, but I was able to rescue the kitten, so it was all still worthwhile. All I really have to do is make sure to put antibiotics on the scratches anyway. Well, let's move on and talk about a different kind of pain. We discussed this for a bit last time we talked, actually. The pain felt within one's heart. There are all sorts of ways to identify and diagnose physical injuries and illnesses, but when it comes to pain of the heart, we are walking in unknown territory. There's so much we haven't learned yet. Treating trauma sure is difficult when it's invisible. If only we could somehow directly reduce emotional pain in a healthy way, like putting antibiotics on the scratch. Ah, is that what you're researching? Oh, how astute of you. As a matter of fact, you're not too far off the mark. Unfortunate as it may be, we all know there is no topical medicine that can properly heal a heartache. Not only that, psychological issues are even more complex. Here, allow me to demonstrate. Oh, I'm American. Woe is me. My heart is in such a pain. It's like I'm being pierced through the chest. As such a torture is burning deep inside me. Are you okay? Sorry, this was a poor attempt at acting. Please don't look at me like that. But basically what I'm getting at is, our emotional pain is the only kind we can fully comprehend. That seems obvious, right? But it's absolutely vital to understand. A person's heart, their pain, cannot be seen. Even if they spend their whole life expressing it to others, there is no way for them to truly grasp it. It's not like we can directly look at their heart and remove the root cause of the pain. Yup, it is. But for me to do any good in that area, I need to conduct further research into the heart. More specifically, I need to learn how the heart reacts to the world around it. That's the first stepping stone to a breakthrough in the field. When that's been figured out, we'll not only comprehend psychological pains that were once unknowable, but we'll even be able to perform more effective treatment for those people with wounded hearts. That's a grand plan. It's nothing so grandiose, but hey, if you can get rid of people's pain, that would be for the best, right? I'm not a fan of pain, either. On the other hand, people have laughed off my idea as just a silly, pointless dream, and I can't say I blame them. But still, you take the time to listen to what I have to say, and you actually try to understand. Thanks to you, I can tell I'm actually getting somewhere with my theories. How can I phrase it? I guess I could say you are making this easy, hard to grasp idea finally appear before me. You know, you could very well become a counselor yourself someday. Say, would you like to try being my assistant? Of course, I'm on a shoestring budget, so I wouldn't be able to pay you. That sounds fun. Oh, surprisingly eager. Maybe you really will become a skilled counselor in the future. Joking aside, I truly am grateful for your assistance. Thank you, Amamiakin. Level up, level up. Ah, no bonus. Let's put the pin in that for today, shall we? I hope you'll land here again when you've got time to spare. Now, I know you've been waiting for this, so let's get to the mental training. More SP, more SP. Oh, and here, never a bad time for a snack, right? Happy Pop! It's probably a lollipop.
Be careful, okay?
How do you rate that snack, Leah? A lollipop. Right, be careful on your way home. I'm a Miyakun. Do you have a moment? Salmiaki. Today got pretty one-sided. I just ended up rumbling again. This keeps happening. What kind of lollipop do you actually have in Finland for you to taste like that? I should have asked this sooner, but is this leaving you with any mental fatigue? Is your schoolwork being affected? I feel completely fine. Really? Thank goodness. I was worried. Not every guy wants a middle-aged weirdo rambling to them about a bunch of philosophical abstract. I know it's asking you that, but it'd be great if you could keep... What, the station? Sorry, I think this story is in debt. I better go. Hold on, Shinjuku station, and you've got no money, You're buying them just because they are 20 cents, not because it tastes good. You're a moron, Papu. You haven't heard anything from the student council president, have you? Miss or student must be busy kissing her somewhere. You don't have to be so harsh. What is this about student council president? The one at our school has kinda been keeping tabs on us. I think she's suspicious of us. Are you sure it's not merely a result of Ryuji's general misconduct? Shut up. Though, to be honest, the three of you must certainly stand out. Do try to be careful. I can't be there to look over you at school, you know. The dirty rest on your broad shoulders, Ren. Get it. I make sure to keep an eye on Ryuji too. Why do you gotta single me out?
The others kinda overshadow you sometimes, but don't forget, you're famous too. Just make sure you're careful, okay? Hey, inmate!
I need to talk to you, get over here right now. Caroline, that is not a sufficient explanation.
Listen well.
Inmate, come to the entrance of the velvet room before we change our mind. That's the door, only we can see in your world. You'd better not go to the wrong place.
Then,
We'll be waiting for you, we speak great ace and enthusiasm from you. Hey, who are you talking to? That sounded really noisy. You are being summoned somewhere, we should probably get going. Okay.
I'll just add this.
Before continuing, let me AFK 2 minutes. And I'm back, so let's go. Sorry for that, but I don't know why when I stream I need to pee more often. Just inexplicable. Okay.
Hey, hey!
Bionutrient.
Oh! Yes!
Welcome back, Okiko. And we will go to Big Bang Burger with the twins.
I was waiting.
So you've come in, mate. You're late. Next time we expect you in front of us within 2 seconds of our calling. We've got some new duties lined up for you. Let's call them special assignment. To the point, there are a number of places in your reality society that may foster your rehabilitation. You will prove the value of these places to us in person.
Listen up, inmate.
We will select various locations that we suspect could be vital to your rehabilitation. Should you recognize a place that we mention, then you have to escort us there. Trying to get out of here? Or just ears of yours just for decoration? These are special assignments for the sake of your rehabilitation. You work just as hard as them as you do to the rest of your duties. We will await you in front of the door, like this, whenever a special assignment is available. Should you meet our expectation, we'll scrape together some sort of reward for you, so no slacking off. We ought to mention, this special assignment will not be available indefinitely. To phrase it for your comprehension, you will have until the end of the year to complete them. You are also required to continue working toward your rehabilitation toward this assignment. We are really going out of our way for you here. Don't tell us we never did anything special for you. Tsundere. Ne particularly Papu. Tsunderes. Let's construct our explanation. We'll introduce the first special assignment. Are you prepared? I'm prepared.
Very well.
Listen closely. The first location we have chosen is one that has grown quite popular lately. It's purported to offer food that simulates the feeling of being in space. The food is apparently massive enough to rival the size of the universe itself and resemble a mysterious spacecraft. If this food exemplifies both the unknown and the vast nothingness of space, it is sure to stimulate heart. Does this description bring any location to mind? Well, if you know where it is, then escort us there immediately. Yes, it's the Big Bang Burger. Big Bang Burger? The name is fitting, I suppose.
Guide me in.
We shall confirm our intel for ourselves, lead the way. Well, it is indeed shaped like a mysterious craft, but it's much smaller than I had expected. Is this the meal they boasted to be as immense as the cosmos? I'm quite disappointed. Hey mate, you don't really expect some kind of reward out of this, do you? This is just the beginning. What? Then what's the main event look like? Stop wasting our time and tell us. Oh, so they can get that large! The Big Bang Challenge. What an intriguing concept. For the sake of your rehabilitation, you are to take this challenge. Of course, you will take the largest they offer. Any objection, inmate? Oh, I got this. And if anything, I respect your confidence. You'd better not disappoint us. I ended up taking the Big Bang Challenge. Thank you for waiting. Good. Whoa, no, that is some daunting mass. Well then, it's time to get the 30-minute Big Bang Challenge started. Ready? Begin! The last burger was downright insignificant by comparison. It's bigger than the inmate's entire stomach. Perhaps the moniker implies that any dinner stomach will suffer in its own Big Bang. Papu? That just reminds me of Nano eating things that are larger than her. Would you care to try it? This is your rehabilitation, not ours. We are here only to observe you and don't forget it. I predict this challenge shall be a fairly difficult one. Be that as it may, you must finish the full tower in its entirety. Willing to join the Clean Plate Club is a grave offense.
Okay.
Do you think it's a good idea to add even more crimes to your record? Get to the rehabilitating inmate. Nom 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 nom. Not a bad start, but you've got only just begun. I'm already full. You're stopping.
Listen up.
Who said you could stop? No brace. For that, Joe. My stomach is going to burst. Don't decide look rather dead to you. Perhaps he's glimpsing the vast emptiness of outer space. Wasn't it a space rat? Oh hey, is it really alright? He's not about to kill her, is he? I don't think I can finish. I think he's about to pass out.
I suppose.
It appears this history was too much for him to handle. Very well, let us pitch in.
Hey.
You're hopeless, inmate. You'd better be grateful that we are bailing you out of it. We did it. I have to say, you really held your own there. You almost didn't make it through, but we call this a success since your stomach didn't burst. I must say though, I'm rather dissatisfied with this play's usage of the moniker Big Mom Burger. That certainly craft a meal of impressive size, but when compared to what the Big Bang generated, it's not grand in the least. Do humans have some sort of compulsion for exaggerating the size of things? Good question. In fact, this challenge raises quite a few of them. You took the challenge for the sake of your rehabilitation, but who in their right mind would willingly consume so much food? Maybe I don't understand humanity at all, say inmate. Why are humans always testing and pushing their limits? It's because they're humans. Oh, preposterous. The simple inmate speaks as if he's an expert of humanity. Hey Justin, maybe you should take the challenge ourselves. I just have the very simple. If we were to trust ourselves into this ordeal, perhaps we should discover some answers. Hey person, how can I help you? We are taking the Big Bang Challenge. Well, there is a minimum age requirement to be eligible for the challenge. Oh, could I interest you in our little Big Bang meal instead? It even comes with a toy. Don't you want a cute little spaceship? A spaceship? That's a burger, fried in a juice for 500 yen. It will be right up. Wait, we didn't ask for... It's too late now. Let's just settle for that today. I admit I'm intrigued by the diminutive spaceship. It reminds me of the date with Elizabeth in Persona 3.
Well, we didn't experience any of the wonders of space, but at least the taste was passable. You seemed much more excited by the toy than the taste anyway. Shut up!
There is.
I saw you eating around those pickle things or whatever they are, Justine. That wasn't food from this Earth. It was clearly a alien spawn of some sort.
Who is that you?
What? Is this true?
Not at all.
Hey, is it true or not? I ate all of mine, you know. They actually tasted rather good.
Probably, Leah.
Calm down, Caroline. We're getting off track. Well, at any rate, we've determined that hamburgers are incapable of conveying the majesty of space. While the toy spaceship helped to soften the blow, there's no denying the truth. Now we will formally acknowledge the completion of your task. Here is your reward. You better work just as hard next time. We know about all sorts of locations that would aid your rehabilitation.
I know them too.
I'm still taken aback by the truth. Your world is absolutely full of these shop places. For a reasonable fee, nearly every desire can be fulfilled, all as if it were nothing. That does sound interesting. I believe it may merit further research. Anyways, good work, inmate. Your final task for the day is to escort us back to the Velvet Room. Let's move.
Maybe they can choose to appear to some people. Yeah. Which would be logical. Do phantom thieves usually make an effort to announce themselves? You're in high school, right? I know a good part-time job. They still haven't called whatever sent that calling card. I'm actually a phantom thief. When I go grab some coffee. Is some idiot that leaked pictures again?
I'm hot.
Are we there yet? It's hard to breathe in here. Now for today's news. Today's headlines are calling card and Madarame's exhibit. The police are evaluating whether this is true threat or a prank. Scam outbreak in Shibuya. Students are the primary victims. Organized crime is suspected here. Students getting scammed, that's scary. You should be careful when you go to Shibuya. Hello Raji.
What's this? A request to the student body.
It says they're looking for information. I heard Principal Kobayakawa put it up.
Please consult the student council president if you have any details.
So we can go to her for anything? Why the student council president, though? What does she have to do with Principal Kobayakawa?
I mean, Nijima-san is his favorite. Maybe that's why he asked her to do it.
How tragic.
It seems like most of society was surprised about what that artist did. He was someone who represented Japan. They probably trusted him based on his name alone. Indeed, we are easily manipulated by the names we see. However, this world is filled with fake names. For instance, this creature, which you know well. It's called the Red King Crab, but it has a form that a crab should not have. Amamiya-kun, look at this picture. Yeah, it's a spider.
Give it a try.
The Red King Crab is biologically related to the hermit crab, so how is it different from a crab? Do you know? The number of legs.
This is it.
Hey, not bad. That's correct. Crabs have 5 pairs of legs, but Red King crabs only have 4 pairs. The direction the legs in fall is reversed too. Typically they face forward, but the Red Kings do not. Whoa, really? He's so smart!
Nice going!
Incidentally, the tamale of a crab isn't its brain, but as some people say, it's actually the crab's liver and pancreas. As you can see, the world is full of deception. I saw some kind of paste like that in the fridge at Leblanc, but it's not often you see real crab meat. Eh, why don't we get sushi for our next celebration? Our name did spread a bit thanks to Madarame, but I bet people still wouldn't care if you came out and said we are phantom thieves. Ah, you're right. I must agree, but what good would come of telling people our identities? Maybe they'd at least start treating us with some respect. Well, I can understand why you feel that way. That's just how things are now, but if we kept doing stuff like this, that will definitely change. We simply need to devote ourselves to the cause, our praise will come later. What he said. I'm sure some people out there will understand. I guess we just gotta act like modest heroes for now. It's cute. Should we tell Miss President it's unfair that she gets special treatment? Well, it doesn't really concern me. Student Council, what's going on? I wish I were an student. I don't wanna have to pay tuition. Ah, jealousy, jealousy.
President, what is the meaning of that posting?
Principal Kobayakawa put that up without my... We've already received some anonymous information. I heard some students are getting threatened. I'm so scared. Please do something. What?
They have dirt on me and they're demanding money? I can't go to the police, what should I do? Isn't this talking about the crimes that have been rumored to be occurring in Shibuya?
So there are even victims at our school. What should we do?
This isn't the responsibility of the student council. This is frightening for us too. Principal Kobayakawa called you in yesterday, right? Did he tell you anything about this?
Well, no. He's out today, but I will ask him tomorrow. Please wait on this for the time being.
If you say so.
My apologies for the confusion. Don't worry. I'll do something about all of this.
Pour Makoto.
Hey!
I think episode, I'm sure we'll get more supporters, but first we need a new target. I hope we can find a good one. I have some new info. Apparently there's a group of burglars terrorizing Shibuya. From what I heard, they only target restaurants and break in after they close for the day. Someone online was asking if it was the word of phantom thieves. Just reading that got me really pissed off. We can't let people lump you guys in with petty thieves, right? Just forget about it. Hearing that just makes it bother me even more. Anyway, I heard they've been running away without leaving any trace of evidence. That's all the information I have on them right now, sorry. For now, I'll make a post on the fan site and ask for any more details people might know. Man, being famous really brings its own unique set of problems. We don't really have any info. We'll just have to wait for Mishima to get a more solid lead.
I should write something.
First thing first. We will go see our favorite stalker. Stalker! Yeah. What a coincidence, were you probably going back to the scene of the crime? This book is so good, I just can't stop reading it. I hope the next volume comes out soon. You know it's not that kind of book. It's not the first volume. Makoto, please. Let's study at the dinner. Hello, Raji.
Oh!
I was expecting more people, it's so quiet. No, you just said that there will be not much people. I take your order. The surprise sando. Get it, I'll be right back with your order. It sure does look good, but yeah, it probably actually tastes good too.
For real?
Just carve that done without any hesitation. I'm overwhelmed by your guts.
Nice.
All those customers coming in and out was a little annoying, but you look pretty focused there.
Wanna head back?
Well, that should be enough for today. Come on, let's go home.
Ah, you're back.
Okay. Now it's pause for time.
Hey!
Dash Panther. That I know. And roof drawing. S-K-E-T-C-H. Yeah, a sketch, and here it may be a Rembrandt. If I can write it well. Rembrandt, E-M-E, and it's a freaking sketch. And now it is a master. Most often using the phrase master of the arts, is reserved for artists with incredible skill and techniques that grew to be heavily influential in their mediums. One of the most prolific masters in painting, Pablo Picasso, also has one of the longest full names in art history. 103 letters in total.
Alright.
I see.
Oh whoa, even I couldn't figure that one out.
Nice.
Maybe you got a bit smarter after solving this crossword puzzle.
I'll just add this.
Okay. I know we'll have oh.
What are you gonna do today?
Alright, time to name the location. Justine, you do the honors.
Now,
Listen closely, the place you wish to evaluate for your rehabilitation is one that many young people are set to visit. Here, one is the opportunity to view the fantasies of human. Here there are a variety of fantasies available for perusal there, and all outside of the palace. Oh strange. Yes, these fantasies. They are the cognition of other given form. They will undoubtedly support our effort. Does such a location sound familiar to you? Well, if you know where it is, then escort us there immediately.
what'll you do?
What will it be? It's the movie theater.
Oh,
The what? The moving theater? You space cursed to wander the land or something?
guide me, inmate.
We shall confirm our intel for ourselves, lead the way.
Not bad for an inmate.
That was rather enjoyable, inmate. We won't underestimate the human imagination again. You may claim to have enjoyed yourself, but your screams told quite a different story to anyone who could hear. It's no wonder everyone mistakes us for elementary school students.
Shut up!
Shut up, it was only because of that thing jumping out at my face. And you were just as scared, Justine. It certainly was startling. The eyes and nose seems to stretch out right at me. And it all began the moment I donned those black glasses. On 3D movies. What exactly were those that we wore? Ooh, I was too fast because of the... I didn't see the auto was there, but yeah. Also, there was some sort of trick to the glasses. But your own glasses are just normal ones, right? Your own attention wasn't wondering why we were caught up in the movie, was it? Why is it that humans haven't created such large and elaborate fabrication in the first place though? It's a pain to put 3D glasses with normal glasses. Isn't the imagining of these things satisfying enough? Even dreaming seemed like a superior pastime. Why do humans go so far as to spend their money just to witness fiction events? For the fun of it. What a naive notion. Humans are such simple-minded creatures. Most humans immerse themselves in imaginary worlds as a means of escaping reality. Escape, you say? That sounds right, a human as well.
Don't tell me.
You didn't happen to be plotting an escape of your own, would you, inmate? No matter how much you might rail against it, you shall remain our inmate. Even the very thought of such a foolish endeavor is pointless for you? Or could that line of thinking be yet another avenue of escaping reality? What a pathetic fantasy. I'll bet you were thinking about blasting away the cell door, weren't you? Don't ever consider such crassness, Carling. If you were to attempt such a blatant jailbreak, either our master or ourselves would notice immediately. Oh, and how would you do it, Justin? I would use a spoon to dig a hole through the wall and conceal it with a poster of some destructive image. Blowing open the cell door seems more impactful. They used that plan in one of the movie previews, correct? They released a bazooka and went about blowing everything up. Any recapture escapee is executed on the spot. Freedom or death are the only option for an inmate of the lamb. The law, suspense and excitement are necessary elements of any escape. Did you learn nothing from the movie, Caroline? Or were you simply enjoying yourself?
What?
Shut up, the inmate will settle this for us, sure. Hey, tell us how you try to escape. Would you blast the door or use a spoon? I'm not going anywhere. This is not the answer we are looking for at the moment. It doesn't matter, Ed. You can't escape us, no matter how soon you think your plan is. There's no harm in allowing yourself to fantasize a little bit every now and then. Indeed, today we learn more about the power of human imagination. No wonder such vile palace plague humanity. Is she walking with a sword?
Don't fall behind.
You are ever be free to fantasize, but keep it in check, inmate. Your job is to focus on your rehabilitation. That being said, is your reward. Wait and see. I believe that will be all for today. It's time for us to return. Hello Kitty. I heard there's a forum about the Toronto Thieves. Oh, I've seen him on TV. He's famous, but he still rides the train like everyone else. Yeah, isn't that the detective? The Photon Thieves are kinda cool, huh?
What do you think about
Hey, that putting cars into the Madara exhibit, do you think?
I was wondering about that.
Yeah, I think it's just like the one sent to Kamoshida. People online are seeing the Photon Thieves are behind this.
It's cool.
There's already a fan site with a bunch of requests posted on it.
It's so cool.
I can't believe there are real life superheroes. If it's happened twice, it's probably going to happen again. Can't wait to see who's next.
Oh, yes.
Seems like a lot of people are going to be on that trip to the studio tomorrow. Do you guys get to see the show too? I wouldn't mind seeing that. I like talk show and variety show. Wonder if they'll talk about the Phantom Thief. They certainly get plenty of attention on TV and the internet. Though I'm a little worried about what might happen if the media get people to read up. That reminds me, have you guys covered totalitarianism yet? It's a governmental structure that unites its people under a single ideology and authoritarian control of the masses. In theory, it brings the people together under one ideal. That definitely comes with logistical benefits, but it also means forcing their ideals on people, assimilating the unwilling. And that's how wars get started.
How about you?
Alright, Yamayakim, here's a question. Where does totalitarianism take things a step further than authoritarianism? Controlling public thought.
This is it. Exactly.
Well, I'm surprised you knew that. Yes, a totalitarian government tries to control the culture, morals and even thought of its people. To minimize dissidents, they try to assimilate everyone into one ideology. Even reading the room can be seen as a form of personal assimilation. You all do that too, right? I try to, though I'm not good at it. It's not a bad skill to have, it can even help you survive the modern world. But you can't do it too much. If you make an echo chamber, then the people whose opinion differ might get hurt. Oh, he actually knew that, yeah.
Nice going.
One knowledge.
So,
I'd like to remind you all to keep a strong sense of self and an open mind. So we can disagree and still live in harmony. I guess class is almost over, that's it for today. A strong sense of self, you know? We need to make sure we don't lose sight of what we believe in, too.
Sounds like the principal's trying to get info on the students. Why do you think he's doing that? It's probably because of Mr. Kamoshida, right? Considering what happened with Suzuki-san. Huh? I heard Principal Kobayakawa knew about the sexual harassment too, and just turned a blind eye to it. I bet he wants to snuff out any rumors now. Even the volleyball team was told to keep quiet. That's the worst! So that's what he's using Nijibe-senpai for? Oh yeah, rumor has it she knew as well. Isn't that horrible? Chick's all noble about it too.
Nijima-senpai knew?
Why do you believe the rumors? You know what they are.
What's the meaning of this, Principal Kobayakawa? Why did you post that notice?
It was all for your sake. I thought the more information you had, the easier your investigation would become. And did any information arise about the case I asked you to look into?
Nothing yet. I will pass the details along if anything comes up. Right now, there is a more pressing issue. It appears there are students at Shuchen who are being threatened by a criminal organization. A student who saw your posting came to us looking for help. I'd like to request a countermeasure.
Isn't this some sort of mistake? I can't believe this would happen to the students of our academy. Now is no time for such problems. There is still lingering concern regarding the Phantom Thieves.
But we received a request for help.
I'm rather busy at the moment. If you wish to do something, you will need to act on your own.
Sir, are you sure about this? I'm still investigating your case as well.
Yes, that's correct. It works out perfectly.
What a
My
douchebag.
intentions have borne fruit. This criminal organization must be the connecting factor. If you pursue this criminal issue, you'll surely find clues about the Phantom Thieves.
That's absurd.
So, let's say this rumor is true. Do you intend to ignore those students in trouble? Your sister would have solved this easily if she were in your position. My expectations of you are very high. I hope you don't disappoint.
What a douchebag. So what kind of person would be a bigger target than Mandarame? I wonder. I guess it'd have to be someone who's the talk of the town. That's quite a vague prerequisite. Don't we have any more specific ideas? An evil overlord. Dude, this isn't some kind of video game. Anyway, we need a lead before we can begin anything. We just have to look for that as we go. If only there was a big target just laying around for us. Hey, tomorrow's field trip is on the to the TV station, isn't it? Maybe our next target will be a celebrity. So, I have the regret to tell you that it's the last time we will have our favorite stalker following us. And I already read that. There's certainly a lot of people in Shibuya. I need to make sure I don't lose sight of. Oh, don't mind me, I was simply talking to myself.
Let's do it.
She's at three different places. The Central Street. She'll follow me. Hello, hello. What a coincidence. Are you going back to the... Okay, I already saw that. Just in case there is special dialogue. Okay. Okay. I got a message of waifu. Senpai, do you have time today? I was thinking I need to make good on our deal, not annoy the present right. You can start hammering those basics into you anytime. This may be a good opportunity to strengthen my bond with Kazumi. Thank you. And how about we meet at Inokashira Park? Oh. Oh, I never know when this phone is actually working. Anyway, Inokashira Park, then I'll see you later.
I think that's good.
Not bad, Amamiya-senpai, you're pretty flexible, and you catch on so fast. At this rate, you'll have the fundamentals down in a heartbeat. My body is aching just from mimicking Kazumi's pose. It's all about the harmony between the internal and external oblique muscles. I can't get enough of it. We are just getting started. Well, face oui, I'm glad to hear it. Expert level gymnastics are beautiful, but they demand a lot of stretching. Alright, let's continue. A stretch with Kasumi.
Good effort.
I think that's enough stretching for now. Good effort, senpai. And I'd like to continue with our training, but I'm actually not doing so great at the moment. I'm not sure I could manage anything too strenuous. Next time then. And thank you for understanding.
I was thinking...
Do you remember why I said I wanted to talk to you about something? I've been feeling like I'm stuck in this slump. No matter how much I practice, I just can't get any better. I went to my coach about it, but she told me to take some time off from gymnastics. According to her, I need to think about who I really am. The idea is not to stop doing gymnastics, but just she wants me to take a break. I see. I never had an issue that practice couldn't solve, but now I have no idea what to do. I want you to help me, Amamiya-senpai.
You know...
Even if you are not doing gymnastics, will you still keep going out with me? No problem.
Thank you so much.
Really? Thank you so much. I've heard my coach praising me. She says Kazumi's greatest weapon has always been her boldness. And honestly, that used to be true. I was totally fearless, confident, gymnastics was a fun challenge. But ever since I started high school, I've been in a slump. I got taller for one, and there was some other complication. I can't move how I want anymore, like it's not even my own body. I kinda fell into a depression. It got pretty bad. But when you helped me in Shibuya, something occurred to me. When I saw how fearless you are, how confident you are, I knew you were the right one for the job. If I stick with you, senpai, I think I can learn how to be confident again. Leave it to me.
Yes.
Great, thank you. You're so strong one, senpai. I didn't think you'd accept. Well, I try and return the favor through our deal. Rank 2. Oh. That's a bit OP. I can't be surrounded by enemies in Palace anymore.
Right.
After the lesson with Kasumi, one can use tumbling. I really like her. But I have bad taste, you know, so it's fine. I should get going. I have a meeting with my
I'll
coach.
be heading home now.
I need to get going for today, but I'll make sure you don't forget this. Thanks to Kasumi's training, I feel like my stamina increased.
All right.
Oh, with her it's max HP that goes up, okay. But you have to boost her confidence and Maruki's one if you want to access the royal special content, so you have to do it. Thank you very much for joining me today, Amamiya-senpai. Are you feeling sore after all that? You place stress on muscles that you don't use very often. Please remember to massage them out before you sleep. but I'm so glad you accepted my request. I was so relieved. I suddenly got really hungry, and then my stomach wouldn't stop growling in my meeting. Impressive. Thank you very much, though I don't know that's really worth any praise. An excessive diet tends to make most people feel sick, but it seems to have an opposite effect on me. But since you're helping me out, I'll do whatever it takes to maintain my shape. I hope you can help me next time, senpai. I'll be reaching out again soon. Well then, I'll talk to you soon.
Ah, you're back.
You know we are going to the TV station tomorrow, yeah? I'm thinking we might find our next target there. Oh, that's right. You're always hearing gossip about the dark side of celebrities. Oh, I haven't heard that. With that much money, they've probably got their finger in all sorts of dirty business. That phrasing has quite a moral ring to it. Dude, you always try to do weird stuff. Anyway, we get to observe a live recording of a show, right? Or maybe you're gonna be on TV. You just be in the crowd, remember? Any TV appearance would be for like 2 seconds. Try not to pull any fanciful stunts to gather attention, okay?
Let's do it.
Let's save. Let's save.
You got time right now?
I see some time left on the clock today. How about it? I can use the ropes. It won't depend, but yeah, I'm going to do the shift out. Happy mouth.
Alright then.
Put your stuff down and grab an apron. Don't forget to wash your hands. Sojiro's guidance is extremely precise. I did just as he told me. Maybe there's a way to make sure Sojiro has a good time. Oh, that's right, I have something Sojiro may like. Yeah. Oh, for me, whoa, this is pretty impressive. Classy stuff like this can be awfully handy sometimes. Thanks, I'll make sure I use this well. I feel like I really capture Sojiro's heart. I feel like my bond with Sojiro will go stronger soon.
Thanks.
Hey, thanks for helping out.
And that's why we recruit sponsors to help make TV shows. I'm sure you know about commercial breaks. Well, those are actually sponsor-related product placements. To sum things up, ratings are vitally important for a station's production funding, and...
Everyone knows that.
Chill, man.
For example, soap opera reruns are shown in the day, whereas alluring newswomen are broadcast at night. Thus, the scheduling department is where we decide what time we broadcast which program. I suppose you could say it's the place where the scheduling is determined.
Could this get any more obvious?
So sleepy.
Wow, I was not even listening to what I said.
So, the best parts are taken from the footage in order to cut down the program to the desired length. The place where this filmed footage is edited would be the editing room.
Hey, how much longer does this go?
I swear, I'm not gonna pass.
The whole day.
What's going on? I can't stand all this noise.
Hey, asshole!
My apologies. I'll have them leave right away. Now then, it's time for a bit of hands-on experience.
Damn it! Who does that jerk think he is?
Hey there. You want to be on TV?
Huh?
You've got a slammin' bod after all.
I'm on a school trip.
Just give me a call if you're interested. I'd greatly welcome a message from you, day or night.
Yeah.
Greatly welcome my ass.
It's obvious what he's after. Do these rotten adults care about anything other than looks? I'll yank their stupid hearts out, damn it.
Will you quiet down? You're supposed to be acting like good students today.
I understand you're bored, but please don't cause any trouble, okay?
Well then, let's have you see what it's like to be an AC. Oh, that stands for assistant camera. When we're moving cameras, we need people who can keep the cables from getting tangled up. The blonde will do. He seems like he's got energy to spare anyway. Guy next to him, you can come too if you're feeling lonely. Come on, hurry up and grab the cables.
Damn it. This sucks. What a pain in the ass! This is totally killing my vibe.
We fought valiantly against the long cables. That was a fair fight.
I'm so pissed off! Aren't we supposed to be guests? Why the hell do we have to be doing manual labor? This is bullshit! Going to the bathroom didn't even make me feel better.
Quiet down, will you? I get how you feel, though. That sucked for the both of us.
Oh, we gotta do more of this tomorrow, too?
No flaking out, Ryuji.
I know! I gotta be a good boy, right? Being Phantom Thieves ain't easy.
And that reminds me, we get to go home straight from here today. We don't spend much time in this area, so why don't we relax and check out some shops beforehand?
Oh, I know a place! I want to go to that huge pancake-looking place we passed on the way here!
Pancakes!
It looked delicious! What was that?
Oh, you mean Dometown? The round part is a baseball stadium, then along the outside, they've got an amusement park.
It's right in the middle of a business area, but they have some pretty hardcore rides there too.
Pancakes!
Alright, let's go. I'll show you just how courageous I am.
Going on a scary ride doesn't really prove any kind of courage.
Not like cats can get on anyways.
Really?
Really. You might be able to sneak in if you stay in the bag, but you'd totally puke if you did that. But, let's just go to Dometown. I'm really feeling it now.
Me too. My stomach's ready for roller coasters.
I think I'll pass on the puke rides.
Excuse me. I couldn't help but notice your uniforms. Are you students of Shujin Academy?
Pancakes.
Yeah, what do you want?
I happened to be passing by, so it seemed polite to greet you. We'll be filming together, after all. Where are my manners? My name is Goro Akechi.
Pancakes.
Akechi?
Filming? What, you a celebrity?
Only to the extent of appearing on TV a couple of times.
He is the best boy.
Oh!
My apologies. I truly was just passing by. I must be going. There's a briefing for tomorrow's recording that I have to attend. So you're going to go have cake now? I missed lunch today, so I'm quite hungry myself.
Huh? Cake? What are you talking about?
Oh, am I mistaken? I thought I heard something about delicious pancakes. No matter. Well, see you tomorrow.
That scene.
That guy's gotta be some kind of startup entertainer or something. He's never gonna get popular with that kind of hair, though.
You don't get it.
It's fine. We'll see him again tomorrow anyways. Come on, let's get to Dometown.
Udobashi, an entertainment hub built around a stadium home to many universities. Ultimate urban leisure, enjoy the arcades, spas, theme park, and more. You'll become a dating expert.
Alright.
For everyone that did the game, that scene is cult.
Can we skip the vomit machines and get cake instead?
I wonder if Papu didn't react.
Oh, for real? My stomach's churning.
This is why I spoke against it.
Dude, it's not fair. Using her cathood as an excuse. Only at times like this.
Anyway, are you guys feeling hungry? How about some pancakes?
Let's go home. We have another full day ahead of us tomorrow.
No, it's not about that. You usually spot details and stuff.
Well then.
They're gonna film us at the TV station tomorrow, right? Right, try not to stand out too much. That's Ryoji's thing.
Let's do it.
No. No, you should be done. It's fine. You will understand in a few weeks.
Hi.
Autumn Teas a fini mais des big primetime debate début. Info has started pouring into the fan side too. I'm gonna be a busy. So you did the request I asked you to do, thanks. So I figured out another way I can help you as strategic image management representative. It's a good deal for you, of course. Are you free today? Yes I will.
Alright, let's go.
We'll go to the exclusive buffet at Shibuya. Don't worry about the price though. Come on, follow me. Today's my trait. Autumn teas are all about fancy stuff like this, right? That's why we are here. Oh, and just the two of us, so don't be afraid to go out. What do you wanna eat? Steak sound good. Doesn't it? Meat's perfect for tough guy like us. By the way, this place is all you can eat, so let's make sure we get our money's worth.
Actually...
Anyway, I posted on the fan side that I had connection to you guys. The fandom really hate that up. Don't worry though, I didn't say anything that would point to my real identity. I didn't end up talking about how expensive it is to run our little organization though. The donation I got after that were pretty generous, to the least. But I guess our loving sponsor just wanted to show some support. Not bad for strategic management, huh? Yeah, amazing. Yeah, it was a piece of cake for someone as skilled as me. Let's take advantage of this windfall as much as we can. Oh, and it's okay to consider this meal an organizational expense, right? Wait a minute. I've seen on the news that using donation for stuff other than what's publicized is a serious crime. Food is definitely an accepted business expense, but can the same be said of an expensive buffet? The more I think about this whole thing, the less I think we should use the donation here. I mean, people will get mad at the politician for using tax money for personal affairs. The same probably applies for the phantom teas. I guess returning the money would be the best choice. You're right.
That's right.
Yeah, we really need to make sure we keep the image of the phantom teas clean off our mind. I think I'll return the money and thank the fandom for their generosity. They would love that. It might be a waste of some nice resources, but it's all good as long as it boosts our popularity, right? Man, maybe I was born to do this strategy stuff. I'm honestly getting pretty good at it. Don't worry, I'm still gathering info on the forum though. I actually have a few solid leads right now. Everything so far has been close to home, but these next ones are gonna blow your socks off. Mishima seems particularly enthusiastic to them. Wrong for...
Oh.
So if you're returning the money, how are we gonna cover our meal? I'm fat broke. I guess let's just go home. Mishima, please. Oh, Mamiya, sorry for dogging you out for no reason again. As strategic image management rep for the Phantom Thieves, I wanted to splurge a little to boost morale, but I guess it ended up being pretty good for our PR in the end, right? You get better idea. Leave it to me. We just consider today an investment for our future. There's still so much I have to do for you guys. I worked even harder. I want to be a real asset to the Phantom Thieves. Okay, bye!
Mr. Akechi's coming on.
It's Akechi! Oh, he's so cool!
Ain't that the guy from yesterday?
Yes,
Coming
it is.
back from commercial. 7, 6, 5 seconds till start. 4, 3.
And now, on to the hottest meet and greet segment of our show. After his last appearance was so well received, we decided to bring back this fine gentleman today. It's the high school detective, Goro Akechi.
Hello there.
Thank you for taking the time to join us today, Akechi-kun. Your popularity is stunning.
Even I found it to be quite a surprise. It is a bit embarrassing, though.
Moving along, we've been told there's a case on your mind right now. Care to share, Detective?
Ah, yes. That would be the scandal involving the master artist Madarame.
There it is! All of this Phantom Thief excitement has caught your attention too, Akechi-kun. Allow me to be blunt for just a second. What do you think of these justice-oriented Phantom Thieves?
If they truly are heroes of justice, I sincerely hope they exist.
Oh, so you don't deny the possibility that they're real?
I may not seem like it, but I sometimes wish that Santa Claus actually existed. Although, if he did, I'd have to arrest him for breaking and entering. But hypothetically speaking, if these Phantom Thieves are real, I believe they should be tried in a court of law.
That's quite the statement. Are they committing crimes? Some people even say that the thieves are actually helping their victims abandon their evil ways.
What the artist Madarame did truly was an unforgivable crime. However, they're taking the law into their own hands by judging him. It is far from justice. More importantly, you should never forcefully change a person's heart.
You have a point. These people are calling themselves the Phantom Thieves, after all. Amazing as always, Akechi-kun. I could listen to you for days. You have the most radiant charisma.
Reggie.
Though, I would be embarrassed if it turns out these Phantom Thieves don't exist. If that were the case, I'd summarize it into a report as a school project.
Now then, let's try asking some students the same age as Akechi-kun about the Phantom Thieves. First, please press your button now if you think the Phantom Thieves exist.
Of course they do.
About 30% or so. What are your thoughts, Akechi-kun?
I'm a bit surprised. That's higher than I was expecting. I'd love to hear some more detailed opinions on the Phantom Thieves' actions.
All right, let's try asking this student here. Hypothetically speaking, what are your thoughts on these Phantom Thieves if they were real?
Not necessary.
Ah, I wasn't expecting that.
This completely goes against the opinion you had about them being tried by law, Akechi-kun.
Indeed. It's rather intriguing to hear such a strong acknowledgement. In that case, there's one more question I'd like to ask. If someone close to you, for example, your friend next to you, if his heart suddenly changed, wouldn't you think it was the work of the Phantom Thieves?
Don't need to target criminals.
I see. But how can you be so sure? Whether the thieves' actions are good or not, I feel there is a more important issue at hand.
What do you mean?
The matter of how they change people's hearts. If they honestly possess that ability, it could be used for more than extracting confessions. It could be that what seem to be ordinary crimes are actually being perpetrated by these methods.
You know, you're absolutely right.
Oh, please don't misunderstand. This is all purely hypothetical. It is only if people who can use such a power truly exist. Either way, though, this cannot be ignored. The existence of the Phantom Thieves would be nothing but a threat to our everyday lives. To be honest, I'm already working alongside the police to help sort out this matter.
It kinda seemed like what he was saying might be right.
He made it sound like we're the baddies. I don't like it.
That stuff about the police. Do you think it's for real?
He can say whatever he wants. The justice of it all is something we can decide for ourselves.
Oh, sorry. I gotta go take a leak. Can you guys wait here? I'll be right back.
Oh my god. I'm gonna keep going, okay?
Oh, it's you. I'm glad I found you. I wanted to thank you in person. To paraphrase Hegel, advancement cannot occur without both thesis and antithesis. My apologies. What I mean is that our discussion was quite meaningful. Few people around me are so willing to speak their minds as freely as you did earlier. Adults are only interested in using the young. While they simply do as the adults say. There are too many irresponsible people in these modern times. I can understand why you'd support the Phantom Thieves. It's possible that this group is just as you believe, and they are truly acting with good intentions. Since they have special talents, I assume their hearts must be burning with a sense of justice and duty. But that justice is merely a facade, concealing their lack of true strength. That's why I believe if a truly powerful opponent were to corner them, they would flee without a second thought.
Naruto was hot.
Oh, you really are intriguing.
She's even born.
Make for a worthwhile debate partner on the subject.
Naruto is even born on my birthday, you know. Not the year, but the days and the months. It was destiny, you know.
If it's all right with you,
But I love Akechi's.
continue sharing your thoughts with me.
Akechi is always the character I get when I do the random test, or it's just my favorite in general.
Thank you. That's great news. I sense something in you that's quite different from other people. I guess you can call it my detective's intuition. Kidding, of course.
Sorry, my roommate was asking me something. But you maybe didn't see it, but on Discord I often have an Akechi profile picture. I didn't have it for a while, but
The police's network until today. The only logical explanation is that someone in the police has ties to the Phantom Thieves. Explain yourself.
I am thou. Thou art I. Thou hast acquired a new vow. It shall become the wings of rebellion that breaketh thy chains of captivity. With the birth of the justice persona,
yeah,
I
the
have
poor.
obtained the winds of blessing that shall lead to freedom and new power.
I just sent you Papu the picture I was using most of the time.
All right.
Little change compared
We should
to
exchange contact info.
the normal persona. You actually have to hang out with Akechi now. It's not progressing automatically. So yeah.
And registered. Well, I hope to see you again sometime soon.
A detective's intuition, huh? We shouldn't underestimate that. On the other hand, there's an awful lot we could learn from him. If he contacts you, try hanging out with him.
Sorry for taking so long. Wait, was that a catchy? I can't stand that high and mighty attitude. Just breathing the same air as him makes me sick. Come on, let's go.
Yes, Pancakes. He's my bear. What a boring field trip. We didn't even find any worthwhile targets. But Naoto and Akechi are my favorite characters and personas in general. But Akechi bastards. Thinking about what he said is just pissing me off again. He clearly tried to discredit everything we are doing. And you just had to say it on live TV too. Don't be so sour. They are, without a doubt, people who we have saved. Those people could not have been saved if not for the heroics of the Phantom Thieves. I am a living proof of that. Oh, what a nice thing to say. Still, what was Akechi said actually wrong? Was what Akechi said? I feel like I had a point. Why you gotta bring that up now? I mean, is it really okay to be doing this to people just because they're criminals? Doesn't it seem a little selfish? We are Phantom Thieves, Anne. I doubt everyone would forgive us for what we did to Madame. Yet, I still decided that it was a necessary act. And Moshida too. We weren't gonna do shit to him through any kinda normal method. That's true, but what do you think, Ren? Are we being selfish? We are helping people. I guess I can't really think of any other way. Well, I believe our best path forward is sticking to our justice, not that of the law. Shouldn't that be enough? And with the unanimous decision rule in place, I don't really lose our way. Yeah, you're right. Sorry for picking that up. And don't worry, I'm not thinking about killing the Phantom Thief or anything. Just you watch, Akechi. Someday you're totally gonna see who was right. Okay, let's stop talking about this for now.
That Detective Akechi seems to have a lot of influence on the media. It'd be dangerous to get too close to him, but he may actually prove useful in some situations.
God, I'm furious. You heard what Akechi said, right, Amamiya? Oh, they declared the Phantom Thieves are criminals. As the administrator of the Phantom, I finished another website. I can't stay quiet about this. I'm going to show Akechi how people online really feel. I'll change the survey question tomorrow morning. Justice is with the Phantom Thieves. Keep on doing what you do best.
Why is he, of all people, getting angry about this? Anyway, he means the survey on the fan site, right? I guess we should look forward to it.
I should write something.
Yes. Leah, be careful. You will probably hear screeching in the next to you.
Hi.
Thank you for your call. I'm all your. Oh, I just you. I won't rank up though. You know, I've been hearing Shibuya getting more dangerous lately. I'm sure you pass by that area on your commute to school, but don't make too many detours, okay? As long as you request me, I'll just go for 5,000.
Hey.
Yeah. Come.
Then I'll head over.
Okay, I'll get dropped off from the store then. Please clean up your room and wait for me. Kagami clean up the room. She seems to be thankful that I requested her. I feel like my bond with Kawakami will grow stronger soon.
Thank you for using our service.
Why are you watching the podcast? So the Phantom Thief or the bad guy? I guess no that you mentioned it. I feel that way the whole time. It's just brainwashing, isn't it? It's really self-centered. People are so easily manipulated. Did you catch any of that student detective on television yesterday? On the talk show, it was simply dreadful. How can anyone really suggest supernatural beings are stealing people's hearts? That shit is so funny. There's simply no way that the phantom thief exists. Unfortunately, my precious children and all think they are real, and worse, that this detective is amazing. Children are far too impressionable to see such vulgar content on TV. Looks like people still don't think they are real. We'll just have to rob a bank.
I'm so pumped.
I can't believe we were on TV yesterday with like a chicken. It was like a dream come true. I can't believe the high schooler moonlights as a detective. He's just like the detective prince. He's smart and handsome. He's almost too perfect.
Too cool.
We had front row seats. I could practically reach out and touch like a chicken. I was so nervous. He was really working that uniform, and without seeming like a snob, he's a natural at public speaking. He is an orphan who grew up poor. It's part of what makes him so amazing. He wanted last high school memory to be capturing the phantom thieves. This isn't a game to him.
Says who?
He hired his dad's the head of some big financial conglomerate. I will say I love that he hates the media, make me believe that he doesn't do this for the fame. People say he's so good that he's made enemies in the police force. Oh yeah, apparently yesterday's interview was so popular, they're going to air it again tonight. La, 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 la.
Man, that detective from yesterday really pissed me off. Was some kind of threat? Let's see him do it then! If someone else could help him, we wouldn't be doing stuff as the Phantom Thieves to start with! Ow!
You're being way too loud.
Who cares? Everybody's talking about this stuff anyways. It'd just be more suspicious if we were whispering. Hey, you really just gonna keep eating and eating and eating those things all by yourself?
Yes.
Sorry, just ate the last one.
You guys are too laid back. The police are getting involved now, you know.
So you think it's true? We'll be okay if we keep doing this, right?
We can't let the cops scare us out of being Phantom Thieves.
But what about that weird guy from Madarame's palace? Isn't there a lot we don't know?
The hell?
You three seem to be having so much fun. I'm a little jealous.
Are you snooping on us again? You said before, we don't know nothing.
Why do you think I'm here to question you? Could it be that you're hiding something? My ears are always open to the troubles of my peers, you know.
You're really that hungry for a good letter of recommendation? Of course you are. Nobody would take on your annoying job if they weren't.
What's that supposed to mean?
You're student council president, right? Wouldn't you have known about Kamoshida?
Of course not. He honestly was a good teacher until that day.
Oh, but you always take the teacher's side. That's what a good council president does, right?
Then how about you? What did you do for your friend? You were much closer to her than I was. So how did you help?
There wasn't any way to help! By myself, I couldn't do anything for her.
There's no need to shout.
No, only sold yourself, so.
If those Phantom Thieves are out there helping people, I'd root for them, no questions asked. They've gotta be more dependable than some people I know.
Just make sure you show up to your classes, alright?
You know what I asked earlier? About whether we'll be okay if we keep this up? I take it back. I'd be ashamed to let it end now.
Hell yeah! It's about time we find our next target, too.
Only I could.
Comments are coming in at an alarming rate. However, negative ones seem to be more prominent. A criminal group with unknown goals that does whatever it wants in the name of justice. Huh.
It's probably because of Akechi. TV's got some crazy sway.
He's free to deny our actions, but being cursed by his influence is another thing entirely.
Just when we were starting to get people to believe in us, too.
All we gotta do is take down another hotshot, yeah?
Well, do you have any ideas who this next hot shot could be?
I ain't got a thing yet. Damn it, this is real irritating. By the way, what's up with that luggage?
Oh, I decided to leave the school dorms. You are not only filthy, but too noisy as well. No true art could come from such a place.
What are you gonna do then? You can't go back to that shack, right?
I was planning on staying at Takamaki-san's, Ann's house. I've even prepared a thank you gift. I hope it's to your parents' liking.
Nope.
What?
No way.
There's no way that's gonna happen.
Impossible.
You're the impossible one.
But I spent everything I had on these delectable Japanese sweets.
That's not the issue here. Seriously, though, what are we gonna do about him?
Let's sleep here.
Well, seeing as Yusuke is an important member of our team, I'll lend a hand. Come stay at our place. It's dirty, but at least you'll have somewhere to sleep.
Why are you the one calling the shots?
Don't you two live in a cafe? I've been wondering about that for a while. Yonken's not too far, is it?
Nope. And the cafe's only a minute walk from the station.
How about we go there now? We can have a party to celebrate Madarame's change of heart.
You know if the social skill of a fish though? No surprise.
Oh, good idea. We can make it a welcome party for Yusuke, too.
All right, it's decided.
Sorry to cause you trouble. By the way, I prefer sleeping on a futon.
It'll be up to you to convince the chief.
We're gonna have to kill you.
What a nice smell.
This place looks so outdated. Can't say I hate it, though.
People refer to that as retro.
Who are they?
Hello.
A girl, too?
This guy has really helped us a lot lately.
I bet you're the ones doing all the helping.
No, really, he's been great.
Huh. Sit down. This round will be on the house. You're helping, though.
Wow, it's delicious.
Indeed. There's great depth to its acidity.
Oh yeah, I remember now. I think I've seen LeBlanc mentioned in a magazine before.
That was a long time ago.
For real? Oh, give me a taste.
Yep, he has no idea. Reggie.
It's so bitter. This has got to be cruel and unusual punishment.
I didn't drink coffee when I was a kid either. These are your friends, yeah? Go on and take them up to your room. No need to stay down here.
Ooh, I want to see.
It's only an attic.
Oh, man. That bitter taste just won't leave my mouth.
Very drink.
Oh.
Stairs. Oh, and thanks for the soda.
There's been a bug, sorry.
So you're,
On Takamaki.
Anchan, huh? That's a nice name. You got a boyfriend?
Nope, never have either.
Hey, you gotta get up here. This place is freaking insane.
Go on.
Alright, thank you for the coffee. Sheesh, they had to leave the Mona bag down here.
Yep, he does.
Sweet girl.
What do you think of this room? I don't know where to begin.
It seems quite ordinary to me.
For real?
Oh,
See? Ain't this crazy?
it's cleaner than I thought it would be.
What?
Well, sit wherever you'd like.
That's because I have a personal maid.
We're all over the news. Even those who previously believed in us have been influenced by the comments made on TV.
This is all that effing Akechi's fault!
Keep it down. We don't want anyone hearing us.
At this rate, we're just going to worry everyone instead of give them courage.
We need to find a way to make our rightfulness known to society. It's time we think about our next move. You were planning on discussing that today, right?
Yes. First, we need to search for a candidate.
It's not like we're just gonna stumble upon some important target, though. You guys don't know anyone, do you?
I don't.
Me neither.
What do you think, leader?
The mission site.
I've been looking. There hasn't been anything good out there lately, though.
Plus, it's not like anyone ever talks about the big targets on there.
Damn it. Never gonna prove Akechi wrong at this rate.
What the?
Sorry. I haven't eaten anything since yesterday.
And you spent all your money on that box of sweets?
Dude, how much did you have?
Anyway, we'll just have to sit tight until we can find another target. So, how about that welcome party?
Someone's excited.
I think I found something. Isn't that a portable stove? Can't we make hot pot on it?
That sounds great. I've heard that eating hot pot together brings people closer.
Anything with meat's fine by me.
I only ask that we finish it off with porridge. Extra parsley, of course.
So, what do you say?
It's okay. Fine by me.
Okay, hot pot it is.
Come on, let's go buy ingredients.
Well, I'll need ginkgo nuts, wonton wrappers, and...
We'll take care of the shopping. Could you borrow a pot from downstairs while we're out? We can split the cost later.
Looks like this welcome party is going to turn out quite lively. We should go grab that pot and set up the portable stove, too.
Okay, the pot.
I should write something.
I'll save just in case I do some shit.
I heard you're all having hot pot for dinner.
Janice?
Don't you know how busy I am? You guys go have fun. Her name was An, right? She's a nice girl.
He is.
She said your friend doesn't have anywhere to go. Asked if I could take him in for a bit. I guess she thought it'd be too pitiful for you to ask, since you're already freeloading. Where did I put that pot? Yeah, try looking around.
I think I'm in for kitchen supplies. I wonder if there's a suitable pot there. Look at those coffee, Pablo. I don't know that earthenware with vessel should be big enough. Or Leah, because I know you love coffee too.
Time for the others to get back from their shopping trip. So I'll leave you be. I'll be.
I'll be done there if you need me. What was an auto?
And now, on to the hottest meet and greet segment of our show. After his last appearance was so well received, we decided to bring back this fine gentleman today. It's the high school detective, Goro Akechi.
This tastes a bit bland. But I'm relieved. A lot's happened, but it seems your grades haven't dropped.
School's been going fine. I'm more worried about you, sis. Are you tired? You're probably lacking sodium.
Do I seem so?
But hypothetically speaking, if these phantom thieves are real, I believe they should be tried in a court of law.
That's quite the statement. Are they committing crimes? Some people even say that the thieves are actually helping their victims abandon their evil ways.
What the artist Madarame did truly was an unforgivable crime. However, they're taking the law into their own hands by judging him. It is far from justice. More importantly, you should never forcefully change a person's heart.
Is it a crime to manipulate someone's heart?
Depending on the means, yes. He's absolutely right.
Even if it makes someone admit their evil deeds and helps make them pay for their crimes?
Why the sudden interest?
It's nothing.
Do you believe that these allies of justice exist?
Oh, of course not.
You don't need to think about such unnecessary things. You understand what I'm trying to say, right?
Study hard and go to a prestigious college.
Moving up in the world is difficult as a woman. Yet you can't do much if you don't have the authority. I'll use every method necessary to make it happen. All you need to do is remain focused on what must be done now for your future's sake.
Sorry.
Now... Yes? It's fine. Oh, that case.
What must be done? Justice.
If those phantom thieves are out there helping people, I'd root for them, no questions asked.
What do I want to do?
Oh, I can't eat another bite.
That was delicious, Lady Ann. I'm sure you'll make a wonderful bride some...
Sorry. I'm gonna have to borrow the sofa.
What's wrong, Yusuke?
We haven't
Ryuji, please.
finished our meal. What about the porridge? Or even udon?
Just leave it for next time, man.
She's asleep already?
It'd be weird if she wasn't tired. We should let her sleep.
By the way, Ryuji, how do you know An?
Huh? Oh, we went to middle school.
I know, right?
What was Lady Ann like back then?
Not so different from now.
But I think it wasn't only her that was cooking, so that's maybe why.
Once we got to high school, we ended up in different classes and stopped talking. I don't think she had many friends. I mean, she grew up overseas. Plus, there's her looks. The popular kids hate her, the quiet ones stay away.
I see.
Sorry.
So,
Wait.
what about you two?
Us?
This is a great opportunity to get to know each other better. You know every detail of my past at this point. It's only fair you tell me every detail of yours.
So you got nothing to lose, huh? Alright, I'll tell ya. It's just a normal story about a rotten kid, though. My dad left when I was young. Ever since then, it's just been me and my mom. I was actually trying to get a track scholarship so I could make things easier for her. In the end, I just screwed it all up. Turns out I'm a pretty bad son, huh? Back when I was a first year, my mom got called out to school for me raising my hand at Kamoshida. All the teachers kept hounding her for what I did, but she just stayed quiet through it all. I'll never forget the look she had on her face, though. On the way home, she apologized to me for being a single mom and all.
So that's what happened. They say at school that everyone is equal, but in reality that's a gross oversimplification. I understand how you feel.
Well, when it comes to getting labeled, nobody's got it worse than this guy.
Is this about his past?
Now that I think about it, we never have heard the details.
Damn brat! I'll sue!
If you keep this up, then I'll report about the money. Is that fine with you?
All I have to say is that you did it on your own, and it's over.
But I just did as I was told.
Who do you think I am?
No.
Hey, make this statement to the cops. This kid suddenly attacked me. Got it? If you even try to say anything else, you know what'll happen to you, right?
Huh? But...
This is bullshit.
Shut up. You're done for. You're gonna learn what happens when you cross me.
Excuse me, folks. We received a complaint about an argument here. Is something the matter? Oh, it's you, sir.
So what happened? Explain it to the good officer.
That young man suddenly attacked him. He shoved this gentleman to the ground, and this man got injured.
It's as she says. Also, make sure you deal with this so my name isn't mentioned at all. You understand what that means, correct?
Yes, sir. Hey, cuff him. Understood.
Just listening to it pisses me off. God damn it! You got an assault on your record just for that.
The woman sounds quite horrible as well. She stayed quiet this whole time.
That man
Yeah.
is just the kind of person whose heart we should steal. Who is he? And where can we find him?
He even says something sometimes. It's rare, but he says.
You can't remember, huh? Well, it was at night,
Uh,
and I'm sure you were in shock after getting arrested.
I love the protagonist from Persona 3. Because you know why. And Persona 4, I have to say it's really not his strong point. The story and the main character of Persona 4, no.
I understand all too well the pain of not being able to remember important details of your life.
The victim's personal information is always kept secret. Identifying that man will prove difficult. Besides, the courts already made their ruling, didn't they? Even if we manage to get revenge, his past record won't go away.
I can't stand it. This world is so messed up. The weak are left to fight for themselves while rotten adults get away with whatever they want.
And those in power don't do anything to help the situation.
Can't we fix this, though? Nobody would even know. We just need to show the world what true justice is. We'll make them come to their senses.
You're right, Yusuke. That's gotta be what our powers are for.
Sounds good to me. The flashier our missions are, the cooler we end up looking.
You've all taught me so much.
What are you guys getting all excited about?
Oh, sorry. Did we wake you up?
Nah, not really. I've been up for a while now. Still, this weird feeling came over me while I was listening to you guys. It almost feels like I've known you all forever. Do you think it's because our backgrounds are so similar?
Well, it sure ain't because of anything good.
Similar, huh? I'm the only one who doesn't fit in. I don't have any past to look back on. No memories.
What do you mean? We could search the whole world and we wouldn't find a bigger misfit than you. And the reason we're going to Mementos is to get your memories back, right?
I'm sure your past will be just as troubled as ours.
No doubt.
We'll see about that.
I actually feel like I've known Morgana for a really long time too. It's so strange. I can't really put it into words.
Look, I'm helping you guys out for my own sake. Don't get me wrong. If you don't get stronger, investigating Mementos won't be anything but a pipe dream.
That sure was a quick turnaround. 1 second you're depressed, the next you're acting all tough.
All joking aside, let's take this seriously. We should go as far with it as we can. I want to punish those corrupt adults and give courage to people in trouble. Only we can do that.
Ha! You can say that again.
Being a member of the Phantom Thieves will surely help me grow, both as an artist and as a person.
Of course. You're under my tutelage after all. There's nothing we can't accomplish.
Well, I hope we can keep this up. We should be alright with you as our leader.
Leave it to me.
Whoa, it's this late?
I guess now's a good time to call it for the night.
Oh, that reminds me. The owner said you're free to crash here, Yusuke.
That's very kind of him.
You convinced him, didn't you? You go, Miss Older Dude Charmer.
What kind of nickname is that?
I won't be able to sleep unless I take a bath.
There's a bathhouse nearby, so you can go there. I won't be able to join you, though.
Oh, that sounds great. I want to come too. How about you, Juan?
You guys go on ahead. I should get going. Well, good night, Morgana.
Not good night to us? Okay.
Damn it.
We can finish.
I need to turn back into a human soon. I can't let her get taken by someone else.
Huge bathtubs really are the best. Han's missing out.
It's a bit hot, though.
Old guys like it hot for some reason. I'm sure he'll stop eventually. You know, I've been wondering for a while now. But what do you think about On? As a girl, I mean.
She's breathtaking.
Oh, you straight up
I don't think I will date anyone on this one.
Her looks totally make up for her overbearing personality.
I'll be sure to share what you've said with On.
Oh, please don't. Seriously?
That aside, we need to hurry and find our next target.
About that though, is targeting famous people enough?
And one finish is enough in my life.
Seeing people's reactions these days has been making me think twice about what we do.
True. Pursuing only what's best in the short term may end up becoming fruitless for us. We need a strategy to appeal to the public.
Oh? What do you got in mind?
Do I look like someone who could come up with such a thing?
I was an idiot for asking. But I'm on offense duty, you know? And Morgana specializes in stuff about that world, so... Still... it's freaking hot! How much do you have to add until you're satisfied, Gramps? I can't stand it anymore! Anyways, let's meet up again early next week. I'll contact everyone.
The old man.
I should write something.
I didn't get my bonus. I was in the bath though.
Did something happen?
Are you going to sleep yet? I will be funny. I sleep in my studio in occasion, so this is a in comparison. Look at the picture I took today. Not bad, right? I seem fucked up his glass. Out of the many charm of eating hot pot, I suppose. Ah, oh man. I keep looking back to this picture, and Ruan's face is still hilarious. Oh yeah, you should still at one place, right? Don't go making it trouble for him, okay? Of course I'd like to think I'm not that socially graceless. I'm not that. All I can ask is a warm futon and a traditional Japanese breakfast. That's asking a lot. You don't worry about breakfast for me tomorrow. I'll be fine with some great fish and miso soup. Sleep.
The prisoner has returned.
You're in the presence of our master. Stand up straight.
The bonds that you have reeled in are quite intriguing. In other words, they all have been unfairly labeled by society and are standing up against such fates. Have you noticed? They seem to have influenced you. These picaresque dissidents of society, deepen your bonds with them. Those will become the strength behind your rehabilitation. I look forward to it. I shall grant you an ability befitting of your newfound growth. Consider it a gift. May you continue devoting yourself to further rehabilitation.
Ok, my bond is going deeper. More persona.
All right.
It's almost...
You're Sai-san's younger sister, correct? May I talk to you for a moment?
Is it about the Phantom Thieves, Akechi-kun?
You're quite perceptive. I was wondering if there are any points in common between Kamoshida's and Madarame's cases. There have been victims, after all. The Phantom Thieves need to be pursued.
You criticize the Phantom Thieves, yet you don't doubt their actual existence.
Oh, you saw that show on TV. Common sense can get in the way at times when pursuing the truth. Many details become logical if I think on the premise that they do exist.
Is this because my sister told you to do so?
It was just a coincidence.
Why do I get the feeling that you're enjoying this?
You may be right.
Huh?
Phantom thieves that use calling cards and succeed in their crime. As the so-called charismatic detective, it'd be hard for me not to see them as my rivals.
You have such high self-esteem. So the Phantom Thieves are evil and you are just?
Compared to people who manipulate others' hearts as they see fit, I believe I'm on the side of justice. Besides, I'm only using my natural-born talents for the sake of serving the world. Don't you think the same about yourself, too? Oh, that's surprising. So, you're just the good girl type of pushover. Oh, looks like it's starting soon. See you later. Give Sai-san my regards.
Why does everyone get on my case?
Good girl.
It's such a delight to enjoy coffee of this quality.
You could stay until you find a place, you know. I can't promise it'd be comfortable here, though.
Yeah. It's not the most, it's not the best to talk to girls.
Thank you, but I'll return to the dorms. I realized something after talking with everyone last night. Perhaps it's due to my upbringing, but I don't know anything of the world, let alone other people. If I'm to depict people in my art, I need to learn more about them. I must interact with them more. I'll return to the dorms and start over by talking with the people closest to me.
Be careful. Your sister will see that.
I see. Good on you for realizing that yourself.
There's no need to exaggerate. May I come again sometime to enjoy your coffee?
My doors are always open.
He's been through a lot too, from what I've heard. Are you related to him?
Huh? Oh, how would I describe it? We're just acquaintances, not family or anything.
I may be overstepping my bounds, but why did you decide to take him in?
My reason, huh? Probably because he reminds me of my old self.
That's all?
You know how it is. Sympathy makes you do stupid things sometimes. Your art instructor, former art instructor, he must have felt something for you too. Besides just stealing your talents.
truth be told, I cannot hate him from the depths of my heart either. I should probably get going.
Hey, you sure about this? The painting, I mean. It'd be a waste to keep here.
Even if I kept it at the dorms, it'd only be met with skepticism. I doubt it would want that. Adding a hint of color to an otherwise ordinary day. I'm sure my mother would have done the same.
I don't know how we can explain, hey, look at this Sayuri copy, because people will think it's a copy, you know? It's really weird, but it's the story.
I see. I'll hold on to it for you then.
Thank you for the coffee. I'll come again.
It's nice of Yosuke to have given it to Sojiro. Oh, you're finally awake. Where's Yosuke? He wasn't around when I woke up. He must be downstairs. You're finally up. You know it's past noon. That kid ended up going back to his dorms. He left his painting before he took off, though, supposedly to thank us for taking care of him. Ah, Sayori. It's rare to see a kid acting so grateful these days. And this painting is amazing. Not only is the motor stunning, but the expression of an underface. The regulars will probably freak out when they see it in here. Still, I feel like I've seen it somewhere. It's a bit different from how I remember it though. Well, if you are up for the day, go in and get dressed. I opened shop hours ago, so go take the cat out somewhere. Okay, and there's better waifus than Akechi. Thank you for letting me stay the night. Apologies for leaving so quietly, but you seemed peaceful. After a great deal of inner struggle, I decided to return to the dormitories. Furthermore, I've entrusted the Sayori to your protector, Sojiro. That painting should no longer exist in reality, but it is truly what my mother painted. I am simply satisfied that we were able to obtain it. And it was all because of you guys. I cannot thank you enough. Yes, I still believe porridge is the best way to eat the hot pot. Yosuke is not the best waifu.
Hey, hey.
Yosuke went home, huh? Oh well, I guess that's the best. That's best. This is actually a request from the fans. This isn't actually a request from the fan side, but a personal one. The truth is, a younger student came to consult me with me about something the other day. It sounds like he's getting blackmailed at his job by the store manager. This thing is stable, right? From what he told me, money went missing from the register I was supposed to be in charge of. As such, he's been falsely accused of stealing money from the store. I know the manager's making him pay back the full amount. It's 50,000 yen. That's a lot of money. Yeah, the guy is like the most honest person I know. There's no way he'll hold that money. And while I did some research into the store online, according to some rumor, the manager might be the one stealing the money. He's the only person who checked the register after all. On top of that, some other staff members saw him taking cash out when he was collecting totals. Anyway, the guy's name seems to be Nozomi Hodo. I found it out when I looked into the stores. Please, you gotta help this student. I just checked the fan side, there's some kind of threat on there, looking for info about burglars in different names, sound pretty lame to me. I saw the tattoo, they target restaurants, right? I actually found a really interesting post on there. My brother has suddenly started acting violent towards everyone. I might end up getting killed at this rate. I wonder if it's because he got caught up with all those weird people in Shibuya. You think he means those burglars when he's talking about them weird people? It might be too soon to assume that. The post said he started spending a bunch of money lately too. Isn't that kind of suspicious? I wonder how many burglars group there even are in Shibuya. Damn, things are really starting to get serious. Let's look into it. I thought you said that. Although, how exactly will we go about investigating? We go to Shibuya in the middle of the night and catch them all red-handed? No way the police tell in a bus if you are out that late. But it would be bad if the chief knew you were out in the middle of the night. The target restaurant. What if it drew them to LeBlanc? What? There's no way we would go after a shop like this. Wouldn't that cause a lot of trouble for the boss? LeBlanc targeted. It seems like a viable plan to me. Let's do it. Get it out. Let's get it out at LeBlanc if you failed. I suppose I left the Sayori there as well. I'd forgotten. How would you forget? How would you forget something that's important? Anyway, I don't really want more thieves to be posing as us in the future. I wish there was some way we could make an example of these ones. At the moment, our lack of info means we will just have to wait. We can continue searching for more information wherever possible though. Yeah, I'm gonna try looking for stuff too.
I should write something.
Okay. We are on a Sunday, so what do we do on a Sunday? The shitty smoothie from Papu.
Hi. Nice.
More proficiency. No, you're healthy, let's go somewhere else. I need to go to the underground mall. Let's get buff. One. Oh.
I should write something.
And we will go out with Anne. Ren, are you here to shop today too? I've been thinking of going to see Shio in the hospital. Do you think we could maybe spend some time together before I go?
Thanks.
What should I get for Shio? It's hard deciding by myself. I have some big news. The double cream from that famous crepe shop is half off right now. Oh, but I probably can't take a crepe into the hospital though. Yeah, I really want one though. Do you think maybe Shio would want them to? Give it up. Right. It may be alpha, but I should try to control myself. Shio might have rehab today too. They probably wouldn't even let her eat it. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, Shio started a physical rehab. She pushed it up ahead of her schedule. I think it's because I told her about how I want to get stronger. She said she was gonna start working hard too. I haven't actually seen any of her rehab session yet though. Oh, hold on. What? No? Oh, that's not good. Sorry, something just came up. That was from my agency. One of the models didn't show for a magazine shoot they're doing. They are looking to wrap soon, so I'm gonna head over now to fill in. It's pretty girls though. Wanna come in? Come with? Actually, let's just go. I'll race you there. We arrived at the meeting spot. It looks like they are having a pre-shoot briefing. And Senpai, I'm so pumped to get to work with you today. After I saw you in last year's show, oh, I think I'm gonna cry. It really wasn't a big deal. That fashion show was teeny. By the way, I'm Mika, and please no honorific. I might be older, but you have a lot more experience than Senpai. Alright, Mika. It feels like a little weird saying it like that. Oh, and you don't need to use senpai with me. Anyway, it's nice to meet you. Likewise, Anchan. You're so nice. Hey, can you teach me how to be a better model? You know, your everyday routines, sketches. Routines? You mean like singing in the shower? Oh, is that all you do? Then what kind of stuff do you eat? I've been looking all over for a place to import some organic green almonds. Because I'm getting super tired of eating quinoa. Do I need to like boil it in hot water or something? Almonds? I only ever eat those when they are covered in chocolate. And hard water? Isn't it just kinda tough to boil ice? Do you rate yourself? Oh, of course, once a year for the health examination at school. So gonna keep it all a secret from me, huh? I get it. I guess it's hard trusting someone you just met. That's not it. I just don't really think about that stuff. It has nothing to do with not trusting you. It's more that modeling is like a hobby for me. What? And senpai, that's horrible. What do you mean you don't care about modeling for these guys? You said that, Anshan? Wait, I love this magazine. Everyone tries so hard to make sure the product is the best. Mikashan, just calm down. Don't worry, we all know that you're giving it all your ear. Giving it your all ear. But you guys work so much harder than me, and I'm still the one getting comforted.
Wait!
Hold on. Anshan, the truth is, we had both you and Mikashan come down as substitute for our missing model. We wanted both of you on the cover, but if you're not really interested... Hey, I didn't. Don't worry, I can do it alone. I read the concept docs on my way here. What a dick.
What?
You faker. You're so mean, Anshan. You really hate me that much. Keep it civil, you two, anyway. You good to go, Mikashan? Sorry about all of this, Anshan. We won't be needing you today. We'll reimburse your transportation expense though, and even throw you a little extra for your trouble.
Oh.
But... What is this stuff like the photo shoot? I will screw that up. Yeah, but maybe it's because deep down I'm not actually that invested in modeling. This is straight to that. Anyway, I have to tell you when the shoot. Last year was in my cafe, going pretty incredible. He said grace. Maybe that's what I'm missing. I don't know though. I think I'm pretty good at fake crying myself. I know the perfect technique. So how do you do it? Listen carefully. The key is, you don't actually cry. I mean, that's why it's fake. Anyway, I think I'll be able to use that ability to our advantage in the metaverse. I'll turn my failure today into a positive energy going forward. Okay.
Alright.
Crocodile tears. Okay, for now I should go stop by and see you at the hospital. Thanks for today. Bye!
You're back.
So what are we gonna do today about our next big target? Well, just then, well, after what that guy said, sitting around doing nothing just pisses me off. You're talking about Akechi-kun, right? I know how you feel. That high school detective. You'd have touched shut up if he would change another person's heart. Perhaps. Definitely. But he did mention that the police are starting to mobilize. By the way, I don't think we should leave Akechi-kun be. This is the perfect time to meet and discuss what our strategy should be going forward. Let us get her at hideout tomorrow. By the way, your phone was vibrating. Make sure you check it alright. Okay.
I should write something.
Him? Hey, you got a minute? I'm a shopman collecting rare goods for a personal reason. Very good. Yeah, see, I knew that get your attention. A trader must constantly fulfill his client needs, regardless of an item being sold out or worth a premium, but a lone man can only do so much. I've been racking my brain over how I'm gonna purchase this item. Then you came along, man, and I just knew I could talk to you. What do you say? Will you help a fellow collect goods? What do I get? I have a reward ready for you, my man. If you get me what I asked for, I will trade some fair. Just buy the item when you can and bring it to me at any time. Unfortunately, consumer demand is always in a constant state of flux. So sometimes an item you bring to me may no longer be needed. Sorry man, that's just how it is. No, it looks and talks funny, but depending on the item, this might not be a bad deal. And not to accept the job isn't easy enough, you just have to buy him stuff. Okay. Miss Sakai. Of course, a photon thief, you have to be careful about procuring the item and appraising it, right? I don't think this guy has any ill intention, but he's still a bit suspicious. I don't want us to get in trouble. Oh, one thing I need you to remember, I don't want any trouble. We don't want to burden the clients. That means no stealing. You gotta buy the item through legitimate channels, right? My man? No, then let's discuss our first deal. Import a protein against a whip. Let's trade. Yes, and I get it. It's just a protein made by from pig's milk. Okay. Those vans. That old man hasn't come here yet, no wonder I'm looking in peace. I don't like bad-mouthing my customers, but he makes so much trouble. Making troubles? Hey, do you think they are talking about the elderly man causing trouble in Kishoji? Is no place for a young gun like you? You looking for something around there? The elderly troublemaker. Oh boy, so even a kid like you knows about him. That old man's without control, he takes drink from stranger, he starts fight, and when he gets in trouble, he causes a ruckus and tries to mooch money off people. What's creepy is the more trouble he makes, the wider his smile gets. Got a name? Oh yeah, the old man's always shouting his name over. AG Ono, right? Yeah, that's the name.
Okay.
Alright, we got the name of our target, but you know, I can't be that hard on him. He's around my dad's age. When he complains about his joint hurting on rainy days, I can't help but feel sorry for the old man. I wish he didn't hang around here, but stayed warm with his family instead. You might sound awfully sympathetic, but I know you really think he's a pain in the ass. Well, yeah, I'm not denying that. His joint hurt on rainy days? Poor guy. I think we got all the info we need. Why don't we talk about it at the hideout? Okay. Now that you have your target, you need to make sure everyone's on board with the mission. Summon them to the hideout for that. I still need that one. Okay. I have everything. I think I have everything now. Yes. Yup.
I should write something.
Many of you suffer greatly from this distorted world of disparity. Please know that you can direct your criticism and outrage at me. I, Toranosuke Yoshida, will someday find a way to address your concern in Nagata Show.
Good
Oh, Miyakun, how's your schoolwork? I am about to give a speech. Do you think you could help me with it? I feel more confident when you're around. Yeah.
Let's say we head on over.
Well then, let's get started.
Everyone.
That you possess free will does not mean that you can always do as you please. To make your decision based simply on loss and gain is to act like a heartless machine. The reason so few people care about their fellow man is because so few have the energy to do so. The politicians have fallen short of our goal to change society. We need your support more than ever. That approach isn't going to work. You have to get the voters more excited. You are going to completely lose the heart and mind of the people. Again, what I'd like to say is...
What?
Councilman Matsushita? It's been so long since we last spoke. I wanted to stop by to see how you were doing. You have a high schooler volunteering for you, huh? My times have changed. Do you know about the Kuramoto children? Yes, Mr. Yoshida told me. That was nearly 20 years ago. I'm impressed that you are so interested in politics. I was a member of the Kuramoto children as well. Yoshida and I joined the same year. I made an amazing career change, going from the pro wrestler to a diet member. I was elected easily, but I had no idea what I was doing. I realized I wasn't elected on my own merit when I failed to be re-elected for a second term. That was true for the both of us.
No.
You made a great comeback though. You're truly an inspiration. As are you, old friend. You are working harder than anyone in the campaign trail. Oh, there's no need for false praise to impress the boys here. Yoshida's well informed about the inner working of politics, so I'm sure he'll be a great teacher. However, I suggest you only do as he says and not as he does, if you want to become a dive member. And what might that mean? I'm guessing he doesn't know. You really think you can win the election by being completely honest and making good arguments? You've got to shake your votes, or else you'll be forever known as no good talker.
What?
Without honesty and good arguments, there can be no political justice. It's been a while since I've heard one of your grandiose speeches. Ah, Miyakun, was it? Tell me, what about Yoshida I drew you in? Message. Yeah, those matters quite directly for a young person. It seems you have been taught well.
You're right.
I intend to teach him everything I know. That's what we agreed on. I can ask for larger amount of money during negotiation. That's a thing from a politician. By the way, how are things between you and old man Kuramoto?
Yes.
Are still not to speak in terms. There's something I'd like to get your opinion on, so I'll be in touch. Very well. Oh, that reminds me. You must still distrust me because of what happened with the missing party funds. But I'm not the one who pointed the finger at you. That's what I'm going to say. Why did he have to mention that? My apologies, that's all for today.
Well then, I'll see you again.
Good job. Politics. Hello, thanks again for your help today. What a mess. Past mistakes can really come back to bite you. It's hard to feel like you have truly escaped them. Some people can fight their way back to up like Matsushita, but many ends up suffering under the weight of labels. Even after 20 years, I'm still nothing more than a good tower. But I will not give up. It's true that I lost a lot, but I did learn a great many things along the way. Somewhere in the middle of it all, my old stubbornness was tempered into conviction, my one redeeming quality. This is why I want to use your experience to forge your own conviction. I will. Yes, you're still young, after all. You have a great deal more learning and growing to do. I ended up talking longer than I expected. Well, until next time. Bye!
Hi.
Fancy seeing you there. Alright, I guess Shujin was in this direction too. Still, I wouldn't have expected to run into you at this time. Perhaps it's really his fate. Oh, how are you doing? Not bad. Relaxed as always, I see. I've been getting interviewed a lot lately, so I've been wondering how to answer such questions. I see now that there's no need to be so roundabout with my responses. Talking with you helps me realize many things. If it isn't too much trouble, may I speak with you again sometime? Yes, later. Hey, I heard from one of my upperclassmen, but apparently there's some kind of weirdo in Kishijoji. Even at the glance, you can supposedly tell right away that is bad news. You live there, don't you? Are you okay? Oh, you mean the old man in Harmoniale? My parents were talking about him too. Doesn't that just make you wonder? I'm thinking I might try looking for him today. Well, don't do that. Besides, I already hide his face. Who knows what he'll do to you if he sees you? You're gonna end up in a ditch somewhere. I just know it. They're probably talking about that guy. They're spreading all these rumors. I kinda feel sorry for him. You can't blame them. Yeah. The way he looks is pretty suspicious, and the way he talks. While his offer to trade items was pretty good. Give it a try if you're feeling up to it. Yeah.
How tragic.
Before I realized it, we are halfway through June. It's the only month of the year with no holiday, and it's filled with rain, truly a season of hell. I'm exaggerating, you say? Haha, you are all just ignorant. After all, what's falling from the sky is acid rain that can melt metal. Amamiya-kun, let's test your knowledge of imagination.
Give it a try.
When washing your hair with dissolved copper, your hair color change. What color do you think it turns? Green.
This is it.
Oh, that is correct. By the way, magnesium turns your hair white, and rust will turn your hair red. However, acid rain can't melt gold or silver. If you want to dye your hair gold, use bronze coin. Thinking you could save money by skipping a visit to the salon? It seems you still don't understand the horror of acid rain. Hey, did you get that question? I wasn't even close. I'm so smart. Yes! London once had acid rain on the level of stomach acid. More than 4,000 people died. Perhaps one day such a deadly rain will fall on Japan. My heart too is overcast, just like the rain that fall on the city. Ha, rain. I'm tired of thinking with witty comments.
Oh good, you haven't gone home yet.
Nope.
Nijima-san's looking for you. Could you head to the student council room right away?
Look behind her. The check.
She says there's no report of a lost item, so she wants you to start filling out some paperwork.
Oh boy, it's coming. Who's Nijima?
Makoto Nijima-san is the class president of Shujin Academy. The student council room is on the 3rd floor, next to the library.
Okay.
Got it? Why am I running errands for a student? I know she's the principal's favorite or whatever.
Nijima's the girl who keeps following you around, right? What could she want?
Let's do it.
He wants my number. He's a true fan. Okay. Let's go to the door floor. Yeah. Yes. He finally found got a crush on me. Ah, it's in there? Ah, okay. I didn't see there was a door there. This is the student council room. What were we called it here for? This is rather strange. Ah, yeah, than expected. Ah, okay.
Have a seat. Mr. Kamoshida and Madarame. Won't you tell me the truth behind the Phantom Thieves incidents? Can't answer that? Oh, of course. There's no way you would admit to such things. Have a listen.
If someone else could help him, we wouldn't be doing stuff as the Phantom Thieves to start with.
So you think it's true? We'll be okay if we keep doing this, right?
What could all this mean? We screwed up. Was it blackmail? Hypnosis? How do you corner someone into making them confess? Won't you tell me how you did it?
No idea.
You want to say that this doesn't prove anything, don't you? I believe that you three are the Phantom Thieves.
I'm innocent.
Now, what would the police think if they heard my recording? It'd be bad if we're put under police surveillance. There's no telling what'll happen to you, too. If you confess the truth, I don't mind just leaving this between the two of us.
Ryuji, always Ryuji.
You'll tell me, won't you?
Alright, excellent.
That's the same as admitting to it, you know. Go ahead.
Oh, look at that.
Hey, where you at? Taking a leak? Let's meet up at the usual spot to hold our Phantom Thieves meeting.
Idiot! As loud as always. But his timing's perfect.
And there, you know, karma.
I'd like everyone else to hear this as well. Won't you take me to your friends? I guess it can't be helped now.
Oh.
Here?
Is that girl a friend of yours?
What the hell?
What's the meaning of this?
I had him lead me here. Ryuji Sakamoto, on to Kamaki, and you're Kitagawa-kun, correct? Second year at Kosei High and former pupil of Madarame. I wanted to ask you all about this.
If someone else could help him, we wouldn't be doing stuff as the Phantom Thieves to start with.
An extremely similar technique was used for both Kamoshida and Madarame, while those affected by their acts were just coincidentally meeting up. How could that not raise suspicions?
Did you just realize now?
What do you intend to do? Have you come just to say you're going to report us?
I bet someone told you to find us. The school can't have ties to criminals after all. And yet they turn a blind eye when it comes to suicide and sexual harassment. Those adults are just using you. I feel sorry for you.
I know.
Huh?
That's why I would like to verify the justice you speak of.
What?
I'm the only one who knows about you. If you prove what you're doing is just, I'll erase this. She wants to make a deal. There is someone whose heart I'd like you to change.
Who?
So you're not saying it's impossible. However, I cannot tell you that just yet. Let's continue our talk after school tomorrow. On the roof. Assuming you accept my offer, that is.
It's just turning into a real pain.
It's your faute. Really, MG.
You were careless. I don't think you truly understood how high the stakes were. Anything to say, Ryuji?
Why are you singling me out? On got recorded too, you know?
I'm so sorry.
Hey, what should we do? That girl's got dirt on us.
A recording seems to be insufficient evidence, though. And even with that, there's no way they could prove our methods.
Considering who we're dealing with, I think it might be a trap.
Regardless, this guy would be in real trouble. He's on probation after all.
Things would get rough if we didn't have our leader. And I totally don't want to deal with the police.
Then, We have no other choice but to go along with it.
Yes, it's best we agree, at least for the time being. We made a crucial mistake, but not a critical one. We'll just have to recover from here on out.
Yeah, my bad. So, we doing this?
Ah. It's our own choice.
Alright, we're meeting on the school rooftop tomorrow, yeah?
Yeah.
What about me? I could always sneak in if necessary.
That'll draw too much attention. You should just wait outside, Yusuke. What could she be scheming?
Believe in her. I'm so effing pissed. Do we just gotta do what she says? Considering what has happened, it seems we have no other choice. I wonder whose heart the student council president would want us to change. Don't matter to me. But there might be a reason behind who she picks, right? I wonder who it is. I'm curious myself. She mentioned how she wants us to prove our justice, did she not? Yeah, she definitely did. Then there must be some reasoning behind her choice. Please contact me immediately if you find anything out. And don't go picking any fight, okay? Do you understand, Ryoji? Why are you singling me out? I am dumb. Yes, you are. You're a brick, as Leah said.
Hey!
Be careful. She's a shrewd one. It'd be best to be prepared for anything.
Let's do it.
I'm a shakshuka. Yep. Okay.
Hey, inmate!
Yoga kick.
You certain?
Justine, you have— These are the paths you have walked. This persona, a fee is required. Then accept this persona. Are you finished? What? It is time, inmate.
I need a justice persona. So you know who I'm going to meet. Oh, I didn't see there was a roof. The big place with roof. Oh, surprised. That's not really common, yeah.
Hi.
Hey, I'm American. Good evening. I wanted to talk to you, but since we have the time, do you want to go play billard together? It's not that difficult, and we can chat and play at the same time. How about it? Yes.
What do you want to do?
Hang out with Ryoji. I'm gonna walk around. Let me know when you're ready to leave.
That is good to hear.
I found myself with some free time, so I was hoping to find someone to play against. Oops, you always seem so busy. Well, I wouldn't say I'm unoccupied, but I'm not busy all the time either. If anything, it's my policy to spend my spare time in meaningful ways. No let's play game. You've played Pro before, correct? That ass. Oh, my apologies, a break haze. Okay, fine. Well, is that your win? Well, the 9 ball has been sunk already. It didn't matter what answer I saw there, so it's fine. But that was just a coincidence. Of course, so we can start over, that won't count. Ooh, bad move on my part. If we get this next one, I'm in trouble. Not bad. Everything's reading on your next shot, though How will you handle this? Do it very carefully. Well, let's see your skill. That wasn't enough force, it didn't even reach the pocket. I win. That was a close one though. I suppose it would have been embarrassing to lose as your senior. Something seemed off. Thank you, that's a great news. I sense something new that's quite different from other people. I guess you can call it my detective intuition. Haha, kidding of course. Oh, my apologies to break case. Is something the matter? You use your right hand.
That's not bad.
I'm also impressed you noticed. That's right, this one's my dominant hand. I switch hand during the game. It's not anything against you. Going all out against the juniors just seems a bit gauche. But I confess, you've surprised me. I'm water-dextrose with my right hand. I can even use chopstick with it. Frankly, I didn't expect you to see through it. Huh. I see a lot of things. Oh, so those glasses are just for the aesthetic then? Or were you being metaphorical? You're a hard one to read sometimes. In any case, you truly are interesting. You never cease to intrigue me. I can sense Akeshi's appreciation. I like the fact that no, it's a real confidant. Chance to reveal one enemy and affinity at the start of the battle.
Alright.
Nice. If you ever manage to win against me using my right hand, then I will face you with everything I have. You have my word.
Goodbye then.
Well, see you. Hey, thanks for coming along today. Our little game turned out to be more interesting than I expected. Barely anyone notices when I don't use my dominant hand. I can only commend your powers of observation. I think you'd be an interesting influence on me. If you're so inclined, we could go out again sometimes. As rivals. Haha, whatever works for you. As long as I can spend some time with you, think of it as you please. Well, I suppose I'll reach out the next time something comes up. See ya! Yeah, same, I wish I could date him, but nope. Gay! Found some cash, I've got a job you could do. Do you know about that Phantom Thieves forum? People said when they made or because they had good content. Really? That sounds super useful. Come on, pay up, you understand the position you're in, right?
Hey!
Hey, it's you! Morning, going to school now. I'm just heading home. The morning sun is too bright. Who are you again? Oh, how could you forget a lovely girl like me? I'm Ichiko, yeah, a journalist. I interviewed you at the Madarame residence, remember? Oh man, all-nighters are tough. Well, you work hard on your studies. Bye. Pew pew.
I was thinking you might not show.
So, whose heart do you want us to change?
A mafia boss.
Mafia?
What are you talking about?
That's what they call themselves. This group seems to be the cause of the rise in phishing scams. What's worse, once you're in their sights, they won't stop threatening you until they get what they want. They'll force you to take part in their scams, threaten your family, and ultimately destroy your life.
Holy shit.
It appears that their victims include some of our students.
No!
They primarily target juveniles.
What's their boss's name?
Nobody knows. The victims are being threatened not to testify.
So even the police can't get a grasp of the situation.
That's where you want us to start?
You should be able to pull it off. If you're really the righteous Phantom Thieves. Or is Akechi-kun correct when he says you act without justice? Can't you say something witty back at her? I knew you were gonna say that. Their main hub of activity is in Shibuya. That's all the information I have. You have 2 weeks. Once that is passed, I'll submit all the evidence I have to the police and to the school. I hope you don't let me down.
I had to, you know.
She really had the upper hand in that exchange.
Don't let me down. Damn it, she was just bossing us around.
Come on, we should get in touch with Yusuke.
I could have asked for the details, but that one was way better, you know.
The student council president from Chujin Academy? Are you saying that Makoto was sticking her nose into this phantom thief business?
You never noticed?
Why would Makoto? Bringing up my sister to upset me, are you? It seems there's no limit to your duplicity. Fine. I'll listen to everything you have to say before I decide the truth of your statements.
I'm so mad.
The Mafia.
Can we really do this?
Yes.
Either way, we have almost no information on our target. This guy's a crime boss, so I wouldn't be surprised if he had a palace. Still.
Isn't this a prime opportunity for us, though?
How? We're in huge trouble.
Even after we punished an evil man who seemed to be good, the public did not acknowledge us. However, if we take down an actual criminal, let alone a target the police don't have answers for.
Right. That might make people believe in us.
I get it. That means even Akechi will have to acknowledge us as the Phantom Thieves. What do you say, leader?
We saw a chance.
Hell yeah! We just gotta do what we always do.
Our time limit is 2 weeks, correct? We can't afford to waste too much time. I'll ask around Kosei and see if there are any victims.
Okay, I know some girls who go to Shibuya pretty often. I'll check with them about it.
Alright, and I'm gonna see what I can find on the net. That leaves our school up to you and Morgana. You figured out what to do during the whole Kamoshida thing, right?
I'll back you up.
Alright, let's get back together at the end of the week once we've got all our info. I'll get in touch with you guys later.
We're meeting in front of the school tomorrow, right? Don't worry. I'm sure we'll find something new.
Sorry, my cable for my controller is doing that. I think I'm meeting in front of the school tomorrow, right? Don't worry, I'm sure we found something new, okay?
I have a moment?
What's up?
Well, it's... I had a yearning to see the Sayuri. So if you're heading homeward, I'll accompany you. The Sayuri. It seems to suit this cafe quite well. I'm glad I chose to leave it here. I fear I have found myself in quite a horrible mess.
What are you thinking about?
To put it bluntly, I am in need of your assistance. Please, listen to what I must say. Throughout my artistic career, there have been moments I've struggled with particular motifs or techniques. However, each of those struggles did eventually fade. Yet now I find myself in a similar situation, but the more I try to escape it, the worse it becomes. It seems I am trapped in what we in the art world call a slump. Are you aware that I am attending Kosei on an art scholarship? Such coveted grants are not given as charity. I must continually achieve within my field to remain eligible. Were I to lose my scholarship, I would likely have no choice but to leave the school as well. In the earlier days of my career, I would exclusively paint what I desired when I desired it. The only goal I had in mind was the pursuit of pure beauty. That goal is what drove me onward. I wanted nothing more than to attain the lustrous allure of the Sayuri in my own work. Yet, what reason do I have now? Holding on to my scholarship? Keeping a roof over my head? Worldly desires are all that spur my brush to move, and the resulting work reflects such impurity of mind. To be honest, I am unsure as to whether I can even call myself an artist anymore.
Ah, you're so tough in yourself.
My apologies. It seems I got somewhat carried away there, but I simply cannot accept this lack of purpose in my work. That is why I am so upset with my own indecision. Such vague ambition is, in essence, a sin of sorts. Though I suppose allowing my young career to come to an end here would be even more sinful. I only wish to create a work I can be genuinely proud of. Just look at the Sayuri, her incandescent figure, alluring gaze. That is the meaning of pure beauty. Yet no matter how hard I try to replicate it, an elegance so sweet remains elusive to me. Why is that, you ask? It is surely because the painter behind the work differs. Because the soul differs. But, if my estimations are correct, the soul is nothing but another way to speak of the human heart. What, then, is the heart? How does it bring forth such beauty? I must understand. To be perfectly frank, though, I am unsure of how to do so. Would you be able to provide me assistance?
Yes.
You've already brought profound change to my world. Hence, I believe you, of all people, may be able to bring me closer to the truth.
I'll be glad to help.
You would? Wonderful. At the moment, my art teacher has yet to notice any drastic changes in my work. But I cannot hide forever. Impurity of the heart will undoubtedly seep onto an artist's canvas eventually. I must go now. My curfew approaches.
Yep.
I look forward to speaking about this matter again.
Nope.
Rain, huh?
I hate the rain, it always brings me down. I checked online and people are talking about it all over. Now in my expert opinion, leader of class 2T is guilty. You mean Lida-kun from our class? Wait, start at the beginning. What is he guilty of? Supposedly he's been spending money left and right recently. Said it's because of some great part-time job he got. I see, that may very well be worth looking into. Right? Can you try asking him about it, Anne? I don't think he'd be cautious around a girl. In that case, yeah, I don't mind giving it a try. Although, I've rarely talked to Lida-kun before. I'll be counting on you to back me up if something happens, Ren. Leave it to me. Thanks, that's a huge help. I'm hoping for some great things this time from Takamaki-san, world-class wonderful acting. Shut it! I hope this will get us even marginally closer to their so-called boss. I leave the leader to you two, and I have high hope for your acting as well, Han. You're both missing the point. Is true that Lida guy is guilty? Well, we need to dig up some dirt first thing in the morning. Okay.
I should write something.
So, my roommates went to fetch pizzas, so they will come back really soon. So I will stop here for now. We will explore and look into who is the mafia boss next time. Thank you for coming today, and I won't give you pizza, Papu. Yeah.